Welcome to another DragonLance Saga gaming episode. Today is the 5th session of our Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition DragonLance Shadow of the Dragon Queen live play. It is Baraka Deep Cult the 18th, and my name is Adam. I would like to take a moment and thank the members of this YouTube channel and invite you to consider becoming a member by visiting the link in the description below and remind you that you can always pick up DragonLance gaming materials using the affiliate links, I can say it, proof, in the description below as well. I don't know why I have a delay, but I have a delay, so we're just going to have to deal with that. Last time on Shadow of the Dragon Queen. Escaping the Dragon Armies' sacking of Vogler, the heroes floated down the Vingard River to the shoreline outside of Kalaman. Mayor Vogler asked the heroes to speak with the leadership of Kalaman on their behalf in the hopes of allowing the refugees into the city. The heroes discovered that Lord Baccharis already discussing attempts at retaking Vogler with the leadership, but the information brought by the heroes I should have reread this, but the information brought by the heroes changed that entire verdict. Instead, the refugees were ultimately allowed to stay in the camps outside of the city walls within the protection of Kalaman's military if the heroes agreed to work on behalf of Marshal Vendry, the military commander, to investigate the Dragon Army threat. The heroes agreed, and as they were bringing the refugees to the tent city, a few of Cudgel Ironsmile's ironclad regiment, with Cudgel herself staggered into town. With the heroes installed in Kalaman's castle and Darrett and Cudgel working with the military, the heroes are sent to collect Tatina Rukeldust, a gnome inventor, for the city to work with as an advisor. The heroes cleared out the goblins that were attacking Tatina's home, and she happily traveled with them to Kalaman, where we pick up in the episode is after you guys have all convalesced and healed up. And it is the next morning. Of course, your friend Bendix has returned from wherever he was. Can I have you each introduce your characters to the audience, please? Bendix?
It's like I'm a level 4 Paladin, human.
All right, Arjan?
Arjan is a level 4 male human fighter.
Galabrand.
Battle master.
Nice. Galabrand? Is muted. You are muted.
Sorry about that. I'm Galabrand, human rogue. I don't steal things. Don't make me.
Ulrich?
My name's Derek. I'll be playing Ulrich, the half-elf druid who has a father that's a wolf, and he's seeking balance, to restore balance, because of his god, Cheslov has directed him to do so.
Nice. Fynn?
I'm Gabriel. I'm playing Fynn Berkel, a human ranger who prefers animals over people.
Nice. Is there anything that you guys wanted to do in this bright early morning? You can go get breakfast or anything. Usually what's happened before, and certainly the day before, was Darrett Hightower would come and give you sort of marching orders, information passed down from Marshal Vendry in order to find out what you're going to be doing next. He has not yet appeared in the morning, and so you are free to do whatever you'd like.
Did we get a full long rest?
You did. Everyone is completely long rested and fully healed.
Galabrand would like to head down to the armory to get a new dagger.
You mean the one that the Kender took from you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can go down there and grab one, no problem. They are just mundane, not magical or anything.
Yeah, so I just go down and grab one.
Awesome. Anyone else?
Yeah, I just have a big armor shop here, or a place that has a blacksmith.
It does. Let me show you where here. All right, so if you go to the Hammerstrike Forges, there's 2 of them right across the street from each other right over here. The castle that you guys are staying at is right here. The Hammerstrike Forges are split between 2 different dwarves. Cadmos is the armor and Tyria is the weapons master, and they both forge and have different things for sale. You can pick up anything of medium armor and mundane weapons and stuff from the city itself, because you're acting as an ensign on behalf of the military. But anything of heavy armor or magical nature, you're going to have to sort of procure on your own.
Got it. We don't have too much of a bankroll, do we, with our group for gold?
No, absolutely not.
We're poor, huh? Okay.
Well,
Okay.
we each should have 5 gold from our first week of work.
It's true. So you can actually pick that up from the clerk on level 2 of the castle. I don't think it's going to get you where you want to go with the plate mail, but
Yeah, it's not. We'll probably just have to put that on the back burner for now. Unless if these guys are willing to work out a payment plan.
I mean,
I don't think they have a lease to own. system.
it's all
got
banged
my,
up.
Yeah, I got a credit card. We can run it through.
I'm not sure that's going to work very much, but if you wanted to have them start working on armor and you make installment payments, and then once it's fully paid, they'd give you the armor over, and it would be to your specifications.
Right. Yeah, why don't I put an order down? See, maybe we can get some gold along the way, huh?
Yeah. Okay, so you approach the forges, and it's a busy morning. I mean, people are out doing their work. You get the salt air, just like refreshing everyone's senses as it rolls through town right off of the harbor. The harbor itself is so loud that it's feeding over into even this district with the blacksmith shops, and the sound of the blacksmith shop is in itself incredibly loud, but the actual harbor noise breaks through even that decibel level of striking hammer, iron striking iron. So as you approach, you see this grisly dwarf with patchy beard, burn scars all over up and down his arms, just big old leather sort of tunic covering him from any sort of fire and I don't know, ashes or not ashes, but embers that are bouncing off of the forge itself. He puts his hammer down and turns to you. What can I do for you?
Looking for someone that can build me some plate armor.
Well, you did happen to come to the right place. I happen to be the best armor in this side of Hinterland, to be quite honest. What are you looking for exactly?
Just looking for full plate.
Wow. That's a lot of iron. That's a lot of steel. That's a lot of work. You got the Skrilla to pay for that?
I can, yes. I was wondering what we can do and either for a down payment or something where we could get started. Once the work's complete, I should have the full payment. I could pay you then before we exchange the items.
Well, here's the thing. I don't run a charity here, so you're not going to be able to get the merchandise until you've actually handed over full payment. As long as we understand that, then maybe we could work something out, half up front, and then you just do installments on the rest. I have to buy the resources.
Understood. How much is half?
Oh, you're looking about 750.
Okay, I'll have to come back. I only have 10 of the 750 right
10.
now.
10. Yeah.
Apologies. Didn't mean to waste your time, but it's worth the
No,
stuff I just
hey,
wanted to
I'm here
talk
when
to
you're
you about.
ready. Once you get your bankroll filled, you come see me. I'm the guy. If you need any armor, my sister over there, any weapons, she's pretty fantastic. You should check her out.
Excellent. All right.
You have yourself a good
Will
day.
do. All right. Thank you.
He goes back to the anvil and starts working on the sword or the shield that he was working on originally.
All right. All right. I'll head back to the group.
Okay.
Probably start getting things in ready so we can get out.
Chris, would you take 10 and a nice Casio watch? Little trains, planes, and automobiles
I
reference
know.
there.
I've got some stuff right here for you.
It's funny. All right, so you head back to everyone else, and if there's nothing else anyone wants to do, you can just feel free to either kick it around the castle, but ultimately, Darrett is going to start looking for each of you and saying, letting you know that we need to, all get in the conference room and let's all have a conversation. Marshal Vendry has passed on new orders.
Quick question though, is Tatina Rupeldust available to have a conversation with?
Who are you asking?
I'm just wondering if I can find her in any way. Do I know where she's at? If I don't, is there like a messenger or a page that I can ask in the hallways?
Yeah, there's someone that you would run across that's just, doing their job, or the guards or something. And they tell you that as far as they know, Tatina has been talking with the Mayor Caliph and Marshal Vendry about some sort of technological questions that are a little bit beyond their understanding, but she's certainly not available at the moment.
Okay, that's fine. If she's not available, then I just had some questions about those weed clearing devices that she created.
Right. That's fair. I mean, you can see if Darrett knows anything about it, or put in a request to talk to her or something like that. But realistically, at this point, unless you're given freedom to be sort of off duty, you guys are kind of employed. You know what I mean? So you do sort of have to follow the structure or break away from it. One of the two. As soon as Derek gets everyone together, he's like, "How's everyone going?" "Oh, wow." And he walks up to you, Bendix. "That's a great looking epaulette you got there. You're actually a member of the Knights of Solamnia now."
I am. I sure am.
That's wonderful. And you noticed the first time, I don't know if you watched the last episode. No, I can't remember her doggone name. Becklin Uzviharine had crafted and gifted a suit of armor to Darrett Highwater. So he's wearing a full suit of Knights of Solamnia armor, the horns and everything on the helmet. It's all polished and shined pristinely, and he's just very, very proud of it. He's like, I'm not a member of the Knights of Solamnia as of yet, but I am looking forward to, after all of this is over, approaching the High Clerist and seeing if there's something they can do to get me in. I know it's something that Becklin was looking forward to, and I'm really excited. Maybe I'll travel to Melgoth once we take care of this whole Dragon Army problem. Do you guys have a feeling that this is something that we could solve relatively quickly? This whole Dragon Army issue?
No.
Definitely not.
No. Oh, well, okay. I mean, I just figured that if, we marshaled the forces here and we could, I don't know, maybe strike back at the people at Vogler, then maybe that would be the end of it. You prove to the Dragon Army that it's not worth coming into Solamnia, that's not how you guys see it?
It's a good vision, but I think only the gods know.
Very true.
We don't have the forces to do that.
Okay. Well, I did get some directional orders from Marshal Nestra Vendry, and she would really like us, or like you, to investigate this farmstead. It's about 18 miles east of the city. There has been rumor of infestation of the Dragon Armies. I know you guys have seen this firsthand. We saw it with Vogler, of course. It sounds like from the reports from Tatina, Rukeldust, the gnome that you all collected and brought up here, that she was being assaulted by members of the Dragon Army as you came in and you rescued her. So clearly they've been striking out in the area all through Hinterlund, all through this region as well. So if you guys could go check out this farmstead, and there's a large map on the table that he's sort of rolling his finger across. And let me just show you all where I'm talking here. So this is Kalaman, and about this space here is where he's pointing for you to go investigate. We're supposed to have heard from the individuals that are the farmers that are running the estate. Ultimately, we haven't heard anything. We fear it's been overrun or that there is a Dragon Army presence. We're hoping that you can go investigate, find out what's going on at this farmstead, and bring back any information about it. Is that something that you guys could take care of today by chance?
Oh, heck yes.
Of course.
It'll be a stiff march to march 18 miles, but yes, we could probably Probably make
Gently
it.
ask him for a charitable donation to the knights.
Well, he sort of upturns, his nut. He doesn't have any pouches or anything on the hands, but he sort of does the upturn of pockets thing. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry to say, as soon as I do come across some money, I will definitely, of course, be paying tithing myself to the organization." But in this particular case, if you leave, within the hour, you should arrive at the farmstead by nightfall, unless there's something that happens on the way. Hopefully, fingers crossed, nothing does happen. But if you could get back here before sunup the following day, that would kind of be ideal. Then we could sort of wrap our heads and hands around what exactly is happening in our region here.
Got it.
I sit there with a smile on my face, just looking at Barrett, and I say, the mantle of leadership sits well upon your shoulders.
He sort of smiles and rocks back on his heel just a little bit and sort of just tries to stand a little taller, a little straighter back. And thank you very much, Ulrich. I really do appreciate that. I've been placed in charge of the recruits from Vogler who wanted to join the militia, and I've been training them, and I think it's going pretty well, even though, they're not trained and bred warriors. And Cudgel's been helping as well, as she's, become a part of the military here in Kalaman. I have hope for the first time in a few days, to be quite honest, and you guys are a large part of that. So any sort of props that I might get or have earned or have been given are direct response to everything that you all have done. So as much as I say thank you for that compliment, I have to say thank you for everything that you're all doing. I think we can do this. I really have a good feeling about all of us. We can defeat this army. I think we can do it.
Hopefully.
You guys know he's maybe a little too positive, but that's kind of just his nature,
Well,
Well-
keep morale up.
Yeah.
Well, to Beckland and to Ispin, I think we should be able to do this. I want everyone to remember also, find your gods, pray to them, form that relationship. They will protect you. I promise.
I've started believing in Paladin and Habakkuk and Kiri Jolith ever since I met you. And everything that is inside of me tells me that they are really here. I've seen no direct evidence other than the miracles that you've performed seemingly regularly. But I am hopeful that they will come and stand by our sides in whatever manner gods do and assist us in defeating these abominations that are spreading across the land. So with that, you guys have a full day of travel ahead of you. You can sort of provision up. If there's anything odd or off the wall that you want to pick up, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll just assume you have everything necessary from the clerk's office to travel that full day, back and forth to this farmstead. Is there anything? Are you guys going to bring the Fargabs?
What are the Fargabs? Help me
The
with that.
Fargabs
They're-
were the gift from the gnome. They're essentially radios.
Oh, yes.
Oh, sweet.
I would rather leave them here and have the locals start practicing on their use.
Something we could do is, if we manage to get a horse and a cart, we could keep the Fargab in there, sort of use it as like a mobile communications platform, and then just keep them. What is the name of the city military leader? Not
Marshal Vendry?
yeah, Vendry. We could keep Vendry, or even just Darrett in the loop about what we're seeing.
So they go out to 13 miles, and so you would ultimately be beyond that. But getting word back, of course, would be infinitely faster within 13 miles than waiting the 13 miles to tell them. So it's entirely up to you guys. Do understand that if you're going to try to get a wagon, that will slow down travel.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, like I said, I would rather leave those here at the city and have the locals practice with them.
Okay. They are definitely, depending on the mission, they're going to be more or less useful, and so it's ostensibly your equipment. You can do whatever you like with and use them or leave them, depending on the mission. It's totally up to you. So if you want to leave them here, that's fine. If you want to try to take them, that's fine too.
If we took them, it probably would add value if we need to coordinate something. What's the distance on those?
13
30
miles.
miles.
That's pretty big.
It's really big.
I think we should use them, guys.
All right.
So if we have to scout or
So who are you going to leave the one with here, Derek? Or are you going to just use them? between
Beckland's
each
the
other?
most childish, immature kid that you possibly can?
I mean, he's doing a pretty good job growing up quickly.
Honestly, the Squire would probably be the best bet.
Yep.
Okay. Well, he's going to ask you for directions on how to properly use this, and do I have to keep it on, and how is it powered, and questions that you don't know the answers to be quite honest. But you just know that it does seem to work. It's sort of attacking like this on the other end of it, but it does come through. So
If you have any questions about how it works, just ask the gnome who built it.
Tatina, yeah. The thing is, she's been in nonstop meetings since she's gotten here. To be quite honest, I don't think she does sleep very much, but she has the energy of, I don't know, a child. I mean, she's just constantly moving and talking about refining inventions all around, talking about the defenses of the city, and she has plans sketched out for all sorts of fantastical items that I can't even imagine. I mean, just this, talking over a long distance, that's a miracle. That's magic. That's never existed before, as far as I know, right?
Well,
I've
all I
never
can say
heard
is
of
if
it.
you see a robot chicken, run.
A robot chicken. Oh, yes, I remember. You had mentioned that. I thought you were joking, to be quite honest.
Doesn't it explode?
The robot
Close
chicken?
enough.
Yeah. Isn't that what its whole thing is? It walks around and explodes?
Close enough.
I don't know. Okay, so ultimately, he'll gladly hold on to one of them if that's how you guys want to operate it, and then you can take the other one with you. I just need to know who has it.
How heavy are
I'll
these
carry it.
things?
I mean, it's like a backpack. I mean, realistically, it
okay.
is going to be pretty heavy, so you're adding like 30 pounds or so to yourself. But,
I
Nope.
thought they were handheld
oh no, these are
ham radios.
almost like,
World War One,
yeah.
World War Two.
This is a Vox unit from Warhammer.
Cool.
not familiar.
Uh,
All right,
I
so
can carry it. I have no problem with it.
okay, because I was thinking too, don't we have a cart, or did we not decide to do that? Throw
Not
out a
as of
cart.
yet,
We
no.
have
The
horses,
cart
don't we?
would,
it would slow you down a little bit for sure, taking a cart with you, rather than just moving. I mean, the
Oh.
fact is not everything is going to be on the road, and it's just going to be difficult terrain in some cases. But the majority of the time there, it may help you with your own stamina, not having to walk the whole way. But it's up to you. Whatever you guys want to do, just let me know.
So it wouldn't hurt to bring them, but how are we packing these? Are we going by foot? Are we going by horse?
I was about to say, can we get a set of horses?
Yeah. So you go down to the stables, and they tell you that they are definitely able to conscript some horses for you, but again, they are on loan, so you don't own them. Ostensibly, they're just military mounts, because there is a bit of a need for them for the active military that's sort of patrolling the local area. They don't have a lot of refresh mounts for you, so if you take these out, you're not going to be able to take them out for the next mission, because they're going to have to sort of rest and recuperate. They don't have like enough to swap out, so it's up to you whether you want to take them for this mission or wait for the next one or whatever.
We are going a pretty far ways away, so I
18
feel like the
miles.
horses might
and
be.
this is
Mm.
our mission.
This is a
is
short
to
march.
see if someone's alive. It's about gathering information as swiftly as possible.
If
We
you
could do
guys
20 miles in a day pretty easily on foot.
Maybe you can.
I
Why
don't know.
don't
I've done
you
it
just
before.
turn into a horse and then we could ride you?
I'm not riding him.
I mean, I'd be willing to.
Is that
I
a
just start
gun pressing into my hip?
Or are you just happy to see me? All right.
You guys can get horses though.
Just took
That's
an
fine if
awkward
you want to
turn.
do that.
I just want to see if we get horses. Not
Mhm.
right, Derek.
I mean, less gets paid.
Wrong D&D party. Okay. Yeah, let's get us some good horses.
Okay, so they can assign you some horses to take. That would cut down the travel time by half easily.
Okay. How about any pack donkeys?
No, they don't have any pack donkeys that you
Nope.
could take. But you can pack up a horse. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
do
not
it.
true.
Now we got our backpack radio. Put that on one of the horses and
okay.
I can hold it. I don't have a problem holding it.
call
Yeah,
in air
it's best to
support.
keep it on someone.
Okay.
If a horse gets spooked, we don't want it running off with our Fargab.
Right.
Well, we're going to be on the horse, aren't we?
Yeah, but there's always a chance that one of them gets spooked if it's on the horse itself.
Yeah,
If
that's true.
the horse gets spooked and it's on one of us, at the very least, we could still be holding on to it.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys get your horses and you can start heading out if you want to. Is there anything you want
Yep.
to do before?
No.
I would like to go replenish my arrows
Yeah, that's no problem.
before we head off.
Okay.
Are they free from the armory, or
Yeah.
do I have to pay?
You can pay. They're free. I mean,
Sweet.
You could pay for them.
if you want to
I'm good.
donate.
I'm good. Don't got the money.
Okay. So, nice. So Ulrich shared the Fargab information in the chat there in Roll20. So you guys
Okay.
start off. It is still early morning before noon. The sun is breaking down into the sky, sort of reflecting off of the bay as you go by. Again, the salt air just sort of enlivens you a little bit. After the difficulty of the last few days, really, this is almost like just taking a jaunt for an afternoon for fun. That's sort of the vibe that you guys are all experiencing. The smells, the sights, and the sounds. You don't see a whole lot of people after you leave the city, about 5 minutes out of the city. It is pretty much just expansive terrain. You run across a couple different farmsteads and stuff like that on your way to your ultimate destination. But it's pretty quiet. You don't see any sign of the Dragon Army, which is something that I'm sure you are hyper focused on trying to detect. You don't see any signs of anything in the sky. It's very quiet almost the entire day, and arguably possibly too quiet by the time the sun starts to set and you guys are finally at your well, it's not setting because you're on horses, so the sun is, it's 2-ish, 3-ish in the afternoon, so it's starting to go down. It is still pretty hot out today, especially for those of you in armor, but you feel still pretty rested other than, just not being used to riding this many hours at one pace. You're going to be a little bit saddle sore. Can I just get some, I don't know, animal handling or riding or a sort of a dexterity check from everyone just to see how you're taking it on with your horse?
Is it possible that I could be in a wolf form instead of actually being with them on horseback?
Yeah, if you'd like to.
Because that I think what's the horse mobility? I don't want to slow him down too much. Let's see, what's horse? Horse.
Isn't it 60?
I just rolled a dexterity.
I do have ground vehicle proficiency. I don't think this applies though.
Yeah, I think animal handling or, I don't know what else.
Would
Maybe-
nature work?
Yeah, I could see nature.
I rolled a 15 with animal handling.
Okay.
9.
9. So anyone that gets under 10, you're feeling this ride. You know that on the way back, you're probably going to develop some rashes or maybe even some blisters from just the travel that you're not used to. Anyone who gets over 10, you'll be a little bit sore, but you're fine. You'll be able to handle it. Not a problem. The more you ride horses on these long distances, the more accustomed to it you will be. But it's just, this first time out, it's a little more challenging for some of you. Okay, so as you guys are approaching that location where it's supposed to be, is there anything you want to do before you get there? Anything?
Just make sure I have my shield ready.
Okay. So you all roll up on a farmstead here.
I say we all stay in the bushes and send the ranger, the rogue, out there to scout.
Looks dangerous. You go first.
And then Derek, you could turn into a butterfly and scout it out. They'll never know we're coming.
You come upon the farmstead, and you guys are still on your horses at this point. Sort of at the edge, looking off in the distance. You see the farmstead itself. It looks completely abandoned until you start to get closer, and you notice there are, in fact, hobgoblins outside, sort of stationed. It looks like they're rummaging through the area, sort of searching for something, or just scouring the space that they're in here. What do you guys want to do?
We need to get the horses off the road and hidden somewhere before we attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me get a survival check maybe to see where or how well you do to sort of get these horses out of the way.
Do you need all of us to do it, or just want like one person?
If you guys want to help one person, that's fine too.
Yeah, we'll help.
Right. Who has a good
I
survival?
got a
Bendix
+4. I
Yeah,
just
he
rolled
just-
a natural 20.
That's awesome.
All right.
Okay, so everyone's
Yeah,
taking Bendix's lead. He puts them, a good half mile away from the actual farmstead and ties them up. It seems to sort of build almost like a little lean-to shelter or something to help sort of obscure the horses from sight. Of course, anyone who's been around horses before, they are very loud. And as you start to leave, they start neighing and sort of pawing at the ground a little bit, but they're not freaking out. They're just, sort of wondering why they're being abandoned is all. But with a natural 20, you're able to calm them down and make sure that everything's going to be, for them, they feel secure in this space. And maybe that's another reason why you're building this almost lean-to to kind of shelter them in so they just feel a little bit more contained together. And that adds a calming element to them, to their sensibility. But as you start moving toward this farmhouse after having safely put your horses away and hidden, you do overhear sort of guttural talking. Does anyone speak Goblin or anything like that?
Let's see. I do. I speak Goblin and Ogre.
So
I
you
know
hear
as
them
well.
talking about how they're just looking for any hidden loot. They know how these farmers on the outer reaches of Nightland love to hide their money and their valuables from would-be thieves or something. And so you see the ones in the front, they seem to be, sort of looking around underneath the stairs and just sort of checking the bushes. And there's a bunch of junk lying around, as every farmhouse has. And, they're sort of going through everything. You actually do still hear, actually, let me get a perception roll. Who's going to be the perception person here?
What? I have a +4 in perception.
That's
I have
pretty good.
+3.
Does anyone have bigger than a +4?
Go ahead and roll it for me.
Okie dokie. That is a 19.
Okay, you can hear people inside the farmhouse. You actually, other than Goblin tongue, you're hearing common tongue. Someone's inside telling them to stop talking in their disgusting, vile native language, speak common like the Dark Queen demands, and find anything of value before they get out of here.
Ooh. There must be an officer inside.
I'm going to relay what I heard to the others.
Okay, it doesn't seem like they noticed you guys here yet. They're sort of focused on themselves. Let me know if you start to approach past the point where you can see on the map that bush, because that's when they're going to, just natively start paying attention. But right now, you seem to have a surprise element.
Would it be okay if I walked around the side of the hill? Like, just barely able to see what's inside the room to see how many people are in there. So, like, just walk along this little ridge just to get, like, a slight view of what's inside the building to see
Right.
how many people is
So
on
you
the
can
inside.
see that it's a raised dirt bed right here. So they're on a higher level than the base level down here. If you moved south and around this big bush here, you could give me a stealth roll and see if you can move silently, to try to get past their passive perception. But once you leave this sort of zone, this line here, that's when they're going to start noticing, because that's just like in their space. So if you want to try to sneak, go ahead and give me a stealth roll and move your character to where you want to move them.
Ooh, that is a 25.
Wow.
Okay, I'm going to...
Is that a
Yeah,
natural
he rolled
20?
an- It is, yes.
Wait, was it? No, that is a 18 plus 7.
Oh, okay.
But
Wow, you got a great stealth. So you're moving
Plus
south
5 with
around that
proficiency.
bush in order to stay away, because right now you're on an elevation that leads, directly up into their point of view. So you'd have to go south around them to maintain that hidden sneak. But as you go south around that bush, and you can end up, around here, you're ducking down. With that stealth roll, they do not notice you natively right now. So as you're looking in through this doorway, it looks like it's been busted down. You do see something that could be bodies, or it could be bundles of clothes or something laying on the ground. And you see a Dragon Army soldier standing right there. And if you guys look in the chat here, I'll show you what he looks like. And he's just standing. I mean, he's not screaming like that. He's standing talking smack to the hobgoblins that are all standing around. And it looks like as much as there's the two outside, there must be more inside with the amount of sound that you're getting. But again, it's so dark in there. All you see is the direct light from this door and this window revealing him. But he does seem to be looking in other directions, not just out here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So again, you're still hidden. What do you want to do? Does anyone else want to do anything?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm getting kind of... Go ahead, but I think my guy would say... Did I hear what was going on inside there? Where he's just...
Fynn did relay what he had heard.
Okay. So now I'm concerned that there is... the innocent is suffering at this point.
Can I cast Good Berry while they're doing that? And I'm going to put the berries into a pouch.
Yeah. How many does one spell create?
I believe it's 10. Let me make sure.
Okay. Yeah, that's totally fine.
Yep.
Trying to move this. Okay, I see us now. So this guy here, Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Hobgoblin.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy in blue is the
I think
guy that he gave us a picture of.
I've had enough at this point here.
Before you do anything, Galabrand is going to try and stop you.
Why?
We don't really need to go in there. We needed to see what was going on. We should probably report this back to whatever his name is. should
Yeah,
probably
there's
report
people
this.
in here that are suffering here, so we can't go back. And then when we
And
do,
how do you
return,
know
they
there's
may be
people
dead.
in there?
That's what was relayed to us. Someone
so
was
they're supposed to
talking
be
to
hearing
someone.
back.
So I told him, here, watch this. Hold my beer. I got this. So,
I looked at
Galab-
Galabrand, and I looked at Galabrand.
Galabrand's holding a
Galabrand,
cup.
I said, Galabrand, please hold your courage. We must make sure that the innocence is protected.
okay.
Hold
I'm
on.
going
As soon as you
Alright.
guys move past this point, we need to roll
Uh-huh.
initiative because they notice you.
Okay.
So
Alright.
start right here.
Well, go ahead and
Fynn,
move me
you're
where-
fine being hidden where you are. They have not yet noticed you. And let's roll initiative for everyone.
Okay.
I got a 20.
Ooh.
15.
Nice.
11.
Nice rolls.
Yeah, those are crazy.
The dice gods are in our favor.
21.12.
Or not.
Yeah, what is that supposed to mean?
I don't know what the point
Just
12s are.
breaks
It's funny.
ties.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So I think
That's
I
a
got
great
them all.
cut.
Let's sort. Oh, Fynn, did you? Yeah, you are added. Okay. So let's do descending.
I don't think I'm on.
So Bendix, I'm going to move you back to where they noticed you for initiative.
Okay.
As soon as they get here, you hear the goblins break out in alarm. And from inside, you hear the Dragon Army soldier that you had already noticed before. I said to speak common, damn it! Now get out there! This is your final test! If you defeat these scurs, I might let you in the Dragon Army! So this... Which one is this? This hobgoblin you see pull out a bow, and he just looses an arrow straight down at Bendix.
Can you add me to the initiative tracker?
Oh, yeah. You weren't there? Where are you?
I'm at the bottom of the screen.
And I'm sorry, what was your...
20.
Thank you. Let me resort this.
If you guys actually click on your token and you actually hit the initiative, it should actually
That should
automatically put you on the
populate,
turn
yeah.
tracker. I didn't do that, though.
I remember
just
that
rolled.
last time.
Okay, so what's your armor class, Bendix?
20.
Okay, so the arrow comes flying through, strikes you right in the shoulder. You take 5 I'm sorry, that's... Yes, 5 piercing damage from the arrow. The next up... well, I didn't have the Dragon Army guy go here. You see him 5, 10, 15, 20. What's his full move? 30. 25, 30. What's range on that? That's 30.
These dice
see
doing
people.
bows. Oh,
So you see him pull out a javelin and he launches it down at Bendix. And you said it was 20?
yes.
So you take 5 damage from the javelin striking you in the leg. You actually take 2 points of fire damage as well, so that's a total of 7 damage. And the fire, as soon as it hits you, just sort of cauterizes the skin around the puncture piercing wound.
Okay.
Who's next? Dang it, I just skipped the other. I gotta stop doing that. So this hobgoblin is going to attack Arjan. It looks like you're straight in front of him. He pulls out his bow. He shoots his bow down at you. Arjan, what's your armor class again? Whoa, that was a natural 20.
Oh boy.
Definitely hits you. You take 10 damage from the arrow just piercing right into your upper collarbone area. And now it's Galabrand. You are up.
So they noticed me right now.
They notice everyone down in this space except for Fynn. He's the only one who's actively hiding.
Okay.
So while he's trying to figure out what he's doing, I did roll a 11 on initiative.
Oh, I thought it added you already.
I am not seeing me on there.
Oh, I'm showing a 9 for Fynn. You sure it was an 11?
Yeah, 6 plus 5 on D&D Beyond.
Okay, so you're going to end up going before Ulrich, before it resorts here. Okay, Galabrand.
Would I be able to use the full foliage over here to try and conceal myself?
Yeah, you just have to move over there, and then you can roll a stealth. I mean, the fact is they can see you right now, and so after you go over there, if they're not paying attention to you, then you could, by all means, stealth away from them. Because ultimately you have this bush for some cover. You have a fence that... Oh, I'm using the wrong button here. You have a fence here that provides just a tiny bit of concealment. You can still see through the fence, but it's just another little cover aspect. So if you move over in this space, you can roll a stealth for sure.
All right. And how much extra movement does a dash give me?
It just doubles your movement.
Okay.
But that's a full action because dash.
I have free action dash because I'm a
very
rogue.
nice. Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You said I could hide if I'm over here?
Yeah, give me a stealth check, please.
Okay. 22.
Very nice. Make a note of that because their passive perceptions are going to be going against that if you come into sight. Okay. So that's your turn. Is there anything else?
No.
Next
Used it
up,
all moving.
next up is Bendix.
Okay, party time. My guy is going to move up. How did you guys use that ruler to see distance?
There's
If
a
you look
ruler.
at the top left, it's going to be the fourth down. You could either use snap to center, snap to corner, or no snapping. And you click on where you want. Yeah.
I click on. Oh, got it. Now I know all these.
Now
Okay.
everyone's doing it.
Haha.
Only one at a time, guys. Just kidding. Alright. Now I want to move, so select. Okay. I just figured something out. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna go here. And who's the leader here of this?
As far as you know, it looks like it's this gentleman right here.
Oh, is he? All right.
Assuming how he's
As you're
telling
charging up at him, he's like looking down. He's like, "Get him! Everyone, get out here! Come on!"
All right. Okay. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Can you tell me what that means?
I'll just. How do I post it? Oh, not that. Sorry. I'm trying to share it with everybody.
I can look it up in your character sheet.
There's a way to post it in there. I'm not sure how
Yeah.
to. I could share that with you. There it is.
I'm not seeing it anywhere.
I just
It's in
put
the
it.
chat.
I just put it in the chat on roll 20.
So you choose a creature that you can see within range and mystically mark it as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack, and you have advantage on wisdom or perception or survival check. That's pretty awesome. If the target drops to 0 hit points, the spell ends. And is it a concentration? Yes. Okay. So up to an hour. You just can't cast any other spells if you want to maintain this. So you mark Hunter's Mark on the Dragon Army guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
It said if he drops to 0 hit points,
I can
you
move
can
it
use
over.
a bonus action to move it.
It's awesome.
Okay. I'm going to attack.
So casting this, what type of action is that?
That's a bonus.
Okay. I'm not seeing this on your sheet.
It's a,
Oh, I
Is
see
it in
it.
the
I see it
spell
now.
section?
I gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
It is. Okay.
So what do you want to do?
I'm going to attack the dragon guy. I'm going to shut him up as he's talking. I'm going to punch him in the mouth with it. Boom. Zip it.
Are you going to try to like just use a fist, like your fist, or are you going
No,
to try to cut him?
it sounds funny, but no,
Gotcha.
I'm going to come in right now and just
Okay.
slashing maneuver from top to bottom. Hopefully I can maim his mouth. Let's see here. Where's my attack? Too many damn buttons here. Actions. Here we go. Damage. Oh, here we go. Rolling. 24 hit.
A 24 does hit. So you bring your sword up, and he's like, "Whoa!" and trying his best to sort of evade and counterattack with his long sword, but it's just not fast enough. And you strike him. What's the damage you've got there with your 1 to 6?
Damage is going to be, looks like 11 plus Hunter's Mark, which is another 1d6. So 17.
Jeez, that's a great hit. Okay, so you cut right through the scale mail that he's wearing, and it actually breaks some of the scales apart, cleaves into his side, and he's like just shocked, looking down at blood on his hand, like, "You son of a bitch! You're gonna pay for that! Get him! I said, get him! Where are you boys?"
Sounds like a coward to me.
Anything else you
Swore
want
on
to
the
do?
Christian Minecraft server.
I didn't even know there was one. That's funny.
Anything else? Is that your turn?
It is, yes, because I moved, I attacked. use my bonus action, so that's it for Bendix for now.
Okay, where is Hobgoblin 6? Oh, I actually had Hobgoblin 6 go already, so it's going to be this one. Who did I have go last? It was 5. So he went. Oh, no. So we're going to go to Ulrich. Actually, because
All right,
Fynn had, I'm sorry, hold on. Fynn had 11. So yeah, Ulrich, you're up.
So real quick, hit points. Where are we standing? How many does Bendix have in Arjan?
I've got 32 out of 44, so I took some damage, providing I don't take any more from being engaged. I think I can hold out probably one more round.
He starts throwing berries in your leg.
21 health.
Yeah, I lay on hands on myself and put myself up 20. So fingers crossed, nothing bad else happens here, but I'm assuming it will, but not too much.
Isn't that how lay on hands would work on yourself? You just cross your fingers?
It does, yes, and then kind of do one of these things, and then.
I think you have to do the Macarena, and that's how
Oh,
you do it.
that's how
Sorry,
I
it's
forgot
just
how
the
that
rules.
goes. Yeah, so, or the snap,
Yeah.
and then I get 20 back.
Right.
So
Yeah, you gotta make sure to roll performance when you do that.
So Ulrich, what are you doing?
I guess I'm going to cast Shillelagh. It's a at-will cantrip, which is a bonus action.
What does it do?
Don't have to roll anything. It just makes it so I get a wooden club or quarterstaff you are holding. Basically, it's a natural weapon, and it's magical.
Awesome. What's the duration?
So, duration is 1 minute. So
Okay.
6 rounds.
Yeah, nice.
Right? Or 10 rounds. 10 rounds, right?
Okay, so that's your bonus. Is it a club or is it a spear? What is it?
I'm going to make it into a club.
Okay. Anything else?
And then I'm going to I'm going to move up to that first hobgoblin.
Okay.
Let's see, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 40, so I can move 40 because of my mobility. And I'm just going to move up to here. And I'm going to face off against that guy.
Okay.
And
So as you're running up, he's
To
like,
attack-
I mean, he's pretty tall.
what is he saying? Like, I should be able to understand.
Oh
him, right?
yeah, he's like, come bring it, death awaits.
And I say to
How
him,
refined.
death comes for us all. Be prepared to meet your maker.
He's like, this is a philosophy class. Come on.
14 versus AC. Probably missed.
Yeah, you bring up your club to try to smack him. He easily like parries it away. You're gonna have to do better than that, human. Even though you're half elf. All right.
That's fine.
Is
What
that
goblin
is
was
that your full
that?
turn? That's this. one.
That's my move, my bonus, and my standard. I should be done.
All right. Next, who is Hobgoblin 3? Where is Hobgoblin 3?
ran
I
away.
ate him.
He's inside. He's inside the building on the bottom right.
There he is. Yeah.
If you
So-
hover over the person in the turn order, it'll highlight that person for you in yellow.
Oh. That's actually a really cool feature.
30. So he comes up right behind you, went around his friend, and he's going to try to attack you from behind with a longsword attack. What's your armor class, Ulrich?
My armor class is a 15.
So he comes up and he swipes at you. You saw him coming out the door, so you knew he was coming around. Sort of ducked down and cuts right over your head, and you just hear him like, "I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna taste your blood. Come on!" Just like sort of frenzied. It does very much seem like these guys are auditioning for their leader. They're sort of overplaying their aggression here, rather than trying to survive through a fight. They're just a little too amped up.
I respond in Goblin saying, I hear my blood tastes like tree sap. Are you sure?
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So he moves around the house. None of you actually see him yet. He has
Could I
pretty
see
good
him?
cover. On your turn, I'll have you do a perception to see if you notice him.
Okay.
So this hobgoblin leader, who the hell is he? It's not number 1. It's got to be number 4.
He's inside the building at the top.
Yeah. Well, that one, he's a different. Yeah, this one, right? So, let's see.
We'll investigate the chicken eggs.
60. You see him run out with his longbow. And then the last hobgoblin. Runs out from the back. Fynn, on your turn, I'll have you do an inspection here. Actually, Fynn, it is your turn. So give me a perception roll, please.
Oh no, I accidentally
Because I'm
made that
assuming you're
full.
focusing over here.
Yeah, I accidentally made my screen full view, and I am having technical difficulties. There we go. No, technical difficulties here.
I can roll it for you if you want.
What did
Do
I
you want me to roll it for you?
do? Yes, please. I'm not sure what I did.
Okay, well, figure it out while I do this. And you got a 13. So you notice him come out from behind the house, and it looks like he's going to be using his bow to start firing into this space over here. So what are you going to do? Do you want me to have other people go first?
Yeah,
Okay, try to figure
I'm
out your
not
screen.
sure. Hold on, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna quickly leave the call for a split second.
Go ahead. I have Ulrich twice. Why do I have Ulrich twice? What was your initiative, Ulrich?
Mine's 20, and my name should be on my character, on my
Okay.
time chart.
Yeah,
There we go.
I've got right here.
Are you
as
sure that's
well.
Ulrich?
Yeah, it says Ulrich.
I only see Ulrich on the turn order once. I don't know.
I don't know how to get rid
I'm
of
the
him.
only one with. Yeah, the one at 20 is mine. So, yep.
Okay, well, I'm just going to move him next to you so I remember. That's crazy. And I think that leader is leftover from the last time. And that's why I was confused about him. Okay, we'll figure it out. So let's, it's obviously not Ulrich's turn. It's Arjan's turn.
All right.
I
Gonna
gotta
come
fix
up
my
on-
stuff.
Gonna come up behind him and give him a proper axing.
How do you do? All right.
Hi. Yes.
I would like to ask you about your
Oh!
car's extended warranty.
Is that a net 20?
That is a natural 20. Yeah.
Very nice. Give me some damage. You come up behind him. He doesn't even see you. He's focusing on trying to get Ulrich, and he's pissed off that he missed as you axe him right in the back. So double your
Well,
damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So for 10 total.
10. Jeez.
Man, isn't that the luck?
So since that's 10 and you got a natural 20, that would be 20 for the critical damage.
Is that
Are we?
Is
are
that
we just
doubled?
doubling it?
yeah?
Because I wrote. Oh no, because I just the 9 was the regular base damage, so I rolled another D8 for the crit.
Oh, I
That
just
was
double.
what. That
on
was how I
things.
understood. Oh, you just double it. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's 18 damage on. So it's 18 damage total then.
How does he die?
Arjan just comes up behind him, swings his axe to the side, and just cuts his head off.
So in 1 second, he's literally yelling at you, Ulrich, just, "You're gonna die! How dare you come over here and murder! You're gonna taste your blood!" And as his head rolls off of his shoulders and his body slumps to the side, his head is still, and just like the motions of its mouth are still moving, its eye muscles are still moving out of fury, but blood just spraying in this big circle as it rolls down this hill down here. And you kill that son of a gun. Good job. Gross.
That's it for my turn.
Okay. Fynn?
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna have a clear shot for him. I'm gonna take actually, is he within line of sight of me? Just barely.
Yeah, he's going to have partial cover from the raise in the hill and this unless you move.
Okay, I'm gonna move up just barely and aim at this one.
Okay, hold on.
With-
What was your stealth roll again?
25.
Okay, he does not yet notice you.
And I'm going to notch an arrow back and let one fly. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does not hit. He noticed as soon
Ah.
as you fired off, he hears that bang. He looks over and he just like leans forward just enough for it just, and it hits right into the wall of the farmhouse.
Crap.
So you moved, you fired. Do you want to finish any movement, or what are you gonna do?
How much movement speed? Go over there. Bibbidi boppity boo. 40. Okay. So how far away is 40 from you?
Are you measuring from you, or are you measuring from someone else? Your boar.
The pig.
My boar.
I see.
And that is 40 right there.
Okay, so he charges up and just stops in front of him.
Yes.
The hobgoblin, there's a boar here! What the hell? Oh my god! And as it stops, he's
And-
like, "Good piggy, good piggy." Is that your turn?
I'm going to move my character as well since I only used 5. I have
Go ahead.
25 movement speed left.
I just blinked and now we have a pig on the map.
That happens.
So
Yeah, the ranger has an
10,
animal.
15, 20, 25.
So are you able to move through
30.
difficult terrain without it affecting your movement?
I should. Let me quickly go over to my features
Yeah,
and
Let's find out
traits.
for sure.
Class features.
That happened to a coworker of mine the other day, Chris. Except when he blinked, it was a deer.
Wow. So who is the pig? Is that a...
It's
a
Finn's
companion.
pet.
Okay, Natural Explorer. You have a favorite terrain type. Your proficiency bonus is doubled for proficient skills when you make
what's
it
your
intelligent or
favorite?
wisdom.
Terrain, is it snow?
It's
It
forest.
is forest.
Yeah, so this is going to be difficult terrain, and that's going to cost you twice, isn't it?
Okay.
So
so
go ahead
that
and adjust
means-
your movement based on that.
So that means I would be right here.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yep, I am behind partial cover
Arjan, you're up. What?
because
Let's
the
find it
little
again. All right, I'm going to move Arjan down to the other Arjan. This is ridiculous. I should have
Wait,
cleared it
okay.
out. So clearly it's not Arjan. It's back to the top with the Dragon Army soldier. He looks down at you and looks at his side. He's like, "You're going to pay for that. The Dragon Army is going to swarm over this area, and you're going to be nothing but a blood stain on the floor like the men inside." And he strikes at you with his long sword twice. The first one completely misses, and I think you have a 20, right? Armor
I
class?
do, yes.
And the
I
second
do.
one you easily parry off without any issue. He's like just doing his best to try to get at you, but he
You,
can't
sir,
seem...
need lessons.
Oh, actually, he has advantage.
Mm,
Oh, no, he doesn't. That's Ulrich. Never mind.
yeah,
Okay,
It's
so
me.
he's doing his best, but it's just not working out. Unless Ulrich wants
Okay.
to help him out. Like, well, I never really liked Bendix that much. All right, so the next hobgoblin is the one right in front of you. He's going to bring his sword out and just try to cut you down, finish the job that he had started with his bow. Long sword right here. Oh, that was the bow. Either way, the roll was too low. He's doing his best, but you're just using your shield and doing some incredible combat maneuvers to both parry
parries
and
and
move
doing
around
some
and completely
twirls.
miss these
I'm
guys.
on it. I'm on it.
Galabrand.
All right.
Can I get a perception check, Galabrand, to see if you notice this gentleman right here? Gentleman, this hobgoblin.
I see you.
I mean, he has
Roll.
really good cover, so I just need a, you're
Roll
gonna have to
high.
get a good one.
Wouldn't he have line of sight?
Galabrand, no, because from him, there's elevation, there's the fence, there's this bush,
True.
all up
True.
in his way. So, but he can still has a chance. So, What did you roll? I cannot hear you.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a 16. Sorry, I was
Okay,
muted.
you do not notice him.
Oh, okay. Well, then, because Galabrand didn't notice him, Galabrand sees how far away is here to here? Oh, okay.
You have
Galabrand's-
difficult terrain in front of you.
As
because
well
of
as
one
the
of my
facts.
feats. Because of one of my feats, I can ignore difficult. I can ignore elevation terrain up to 5 feet.
Very cool.
So
So the only
I'm
difficult
gonna-
terrain then would be going over this fence.
okay. So would I be able to get over to here then?
Would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. So yeah. Why can't I? So Galabrand is going to rush from his cover right towards the leader, and I'm going to make a attack against him.
Okay. So you're not stealthy once you pass this point here.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let's see.
He sees you
Dang
come.
it.
He's like, how many are there of you?
I missed.
Okay. He just parries it off with his, he actually uses his shield to sort of buffet away the strike. He's like, why don't you all just leave and we'll just call it even? How about that?
I'm
No, the
could
Paladin
I
just grins.
use my dagger in my other hand?
Yeah, just don't use your dexterity or strength, for any attack adjustments.
Look,
Since it's
we were
your
just here asking for directions. You were the ones that attacked.
fault. You're wondering if you
Does a
use your
15
bathroom?
hit?
A 15 does not hit.
All right, so yeah, I missed both times.
Okay, so I mean, you're on his shield side, so he's just sort of using that as a guide, and you're just having a little bit of a challenge getting around the big old shield. But other than that, we're moving on to Bendix. Did we just do Bendix? How many Bendixes do we have? Just the one. All right. You're up.
Only one. We only need one, right? Okay, here's
More
where
than
it gets
enough.
here it gets fun. I've got my hunter's mark. To cast that was a bonus action. I'm gonna use my Squire of Solamnia. It's called Precision Strike. Once per turn, you make a weapon attack roll against a creature. You can use the attack roll to have advantage. If the attack hits, I can roll a D8 on top of my damage, as well as the hunter's
That sounds awesome.
mark's damage. So I'm gonna finish this guy's off. I'm getting tired of his mouth, so we're gonna get him taken care of now. So I'm gonna roll for advantage here. I'm gonna use that. It's shift. So, and good Lord, Chris, here we go.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is not enough.
No, that sucks. Okay, so I'll burn that, but as a bonus action that I'm going to use, Knights of the Crown, Commanding Rally. As a bonus action, you could command one ally within 30 feet of yourself to attack. If that ally can see or hear you, they can immediately make one weapon attack as a reaction. If the attack hits, the ally can roll a D8 and add the number rolled as a bonus to the attack damage roll.
It's crazy. Go. Who's you gonna scream to?
I will scream. Let's give it to the rogue.
All right, Galabrand.
Okay. So I get to make just another basic attack.
Yes, and then if you hit, add an additional D8 to the attack damage roll.
Okay. Let's see. Nope, that's another 10.
Yeah, that shield is so big. He's just using to buffer around, and after he parried what you did, and you called out to Galabrand to strike him now. He's just laughing. He's like, I don't know what I was worried about. You Nancy's can't even get it up. Come on! Sort of renewed
boy.
excitement.
What a jerk! All right.
What a jerk! All right, so is that your turn? That was
It
a
is.
lot.
Yeah.
That was great. All right, where's number 6? Where are you? There you are. Okay, so he's going to shift right over to here, And it doesn't seem like Ulrich is really a big threat to him. Bendix, you seem to be the biggest threat. So he's going to strike out at you with his sword here, long sword. Let's see. And he completely misses you. One downs, or I guess an upside to your, sort of being parried everything. You're able to sort of turn your focus as he moves forward to you to try to strike, and you just easily like parry his attack off on the side. You can tell that these guys are getting insanely frustrated with not being able to land any hits on anyone. Next up, Ulrich.
All right, so I want to attack the guy that's in front of me, but before I do so, I want to see, can I...
Isn't
my
he...
wild shape? What was the question?
Isn't he technically classified as flank because right there and right there?
Isn't who flanked? The hobgoblin?
That hobgoblin right there. Because of
These
right
two?
there
Bendix.
and right there.
He would be flanked from either Bendix or the boar, not from Ulrich.
Okay.
Either way, Ulrich.
Okay, so I'm going to strike him with my shillelagh. Let's see.
He's
Where are
grinning.
my
Drools, just like this nasty saliva. He's clearly eaten some, so there's like chunks of like yellow and brown and saliva coming down off his chin. Come on, what do you got?
Oh, I scored a 2, so I got a 5.
Oh,
And
yeah.
our rolls
He
just went
easily
to-
just parries it away. If that's the best you got, you might as well lay down now. Make it easy for us.
I
Anything
kind of
else you
just
want to do?
smile as I move over here and use my mobility, because now since I attacked him, he cannot get attack of opportunity against me.
Actually,
Was that
you're not
if
leave-
you successfully hit?
Hit or miss.
he wouldn't have attack of opportunity anyways, because you're not leaving within his range of attack. You're still within his attack range, so he would not be gaining opportunity to attack.
Don't worry about it. Go ahead, Ulrich.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
Fine, just moving right there.
Oh, you're shifting?
And
Okay.
yeah, just basically pushing myself into another position.
Gotcha. That's fine. Okay, next is the Hobgoblin Numa Dos. Right here. So it's 5, 10. Actually, I'll just stop at 10. He's going to fire an arrow down at Galabrand. Completely misses. The arrow just goes off, flies over Finn's head, and he's just like, really frustrated. He completely biffed that shot here. All right, who is this guy? So do I have a... Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to nail this down. So he's 6. So 6, 2, 5, 1. So he's 4. Right here. So this guy is going to move right behind Ulrich and just come up and try to cut you with his sword here. He's got you in flank. How do you do advantage on the D&D Beyond?
You right-click
Shift.
the roll
Left.
that you're about to do, and then there'll be 6 different options for everyone: self, dungeon master,
I got it.
advantage, flat, and disadvantage.
Okay, so what was your armor class, Ulrich?
15.
So he strikes you from behind. You take 5 damage from the cut, and he is not within 5 of anyone else. So that is his turn. Next is Goblin number 1. He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to come down and attack Ulrich as well. Let's see. So just a quick question. Are these two flanking for Hobgoblin number 1 here, from here to here, flanking Ulrich? I think it is. 'Cause they're
Yeah.
running through. All right, so he's going to attack with that. And, oh, geez. So what's the flanking bonus? That's just advantage, right?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
advantage.
And then you said your armor class was 15? Is that correct, Ulrich?
Correct. Yep.
Okay, he comes down and he completely misses you. You're just able to sort of move aside and duck using your club to magically deflect his blow as you are suddenly surrounded by these hobgoblin creatures. Arjan, you are up.
We're gonna move to there.
It's just one big long line of people.
How do I turn my dude? I forget how you turn the the token. Oh wait, now I see it now. There we go.
Nice.
And then we're gonna attack this one here.
Okay.
So that's a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
17 does not hit.
What? Really?
Percent.
Not really.
Alrighty then. Actually, we're going to do. Where are you? Where are you? There it is. We're gonna do precision attack. Add another 2 to that, so that's a 19 to hit.
A 19 does hit.
Outstanding. I love superiority dice. That's an 11 points of damage.
Very nice. He actually is at 0 at this point. So you see him just sort of crumple down to the ground
Are
as
you
you
kosher
cut
with me?
into him.
Just like, are you kosher with me? Like taking like the butt of the axe and just slamming it into the back of his head to knock him out?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'll do then.
Okay. So yeah, you hit him and he didn't see it coming at all, sort of a donkey punch situation with the steel, and he just drops like a sack of potatoes.
We're gonna question him later.
Fynn.
Okie dokie. I'm going to take a shot at that one over there.
Okay. Just line it up.
That is a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
8 damage.
Nice. Your arrow comes, smacks him right in the arm, like in his shoulder. He cries out, "Ah, where are you, son of a... You're going to pay for that!" Just shouting in broken common. You said it was 8, right?
If you can hit me.
Come and get me. All right. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
So that over there, that he'll get opportunity. That over there. There's already advantage on those. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Come on. What are you going to do?
I'm going to move my boar over here, and he does get an opportunity attack.
Okay.
As well as him.
I don't want to kill a boar. Oh, man.
Get some good eating.
Well,
here.
that one's unconscious, so.
Oh, wait, never mind. Just that one gets an opportunity.
Yeah. So he missed. As the boar is running away, he's like, "Oh, good. He didn't even attack me. What's wrong with that thing?"
And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay, that's the Dragon Army soldier right here. He looks down at Bendix. He has not been able to hit you, and that is increasingly frustrating for him. So he turns his attention to Galabrand, sees him as a little bit easier of a target, and he's going to slash his sword out at him. He's got 2 attacks. The first one is 8, I assume, misses. Is your armor class? What is your armor class? Is Bendix with us? I'm sorry,
Yeah,
not
I'm here.
Bendix. Galabrand with us? I don't see him in...
Galabrand.
All right, I'm going to look at his armor class really quick so I can see if this hits him.
Bendix's armor class should be 20.
It was Galabrand.
I'm
that I
not.
was
I'm
trying
not
to
being
do.
attacked.
Just D&D Beyond loads a little bit slower for some crazy reason.
Roll 20's neat when you go to dark mode.
So his armor class is 14. So the second attack hits him. He ends up taking 2 fire damage and 6 slashing damage. So that's a total of 8 damage. I don't know what that 10 was for, but I'm just going to move it to 8 so he knows that he has 8 damage when he comes back. And then Let's see. He can't really move. He can't really do much of anything else. He's not going to put himself in a flank, so he's going to stay there. Next is Hobgoblin number 5. He's going to stay on you, Bendix. He's yelling to the other Hobgoblin, "Get behind him! Help me out here!" And he attacks you with his long sword. 1 slash down, 22 hits you. And because he's within 5 feet, you take an extra 7 damage, so you take a total of 12 damage from the slash. He moves in, and you're like a little bit surprised by this renewed aggression, this martial advantage that he has, and he just cuts into you. He's not going to move at all. He's ready to finish what he started. Galabrand, is he not here anymore?
It does not look like it, no.
Okay, so we're going to skip his character. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just roll first.
There he is.
You with us, Galabrand?
Are you muted?
Sorry about that. I suddenly lost all of my internet connection.
Okay. So you took 8 damage from the Dragon Army soldier.
Okay, that's wondrous.
And then it is your turn.
Okay.
Your webcam's also turned off.
No, I know that.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just in the process of moving around my house, so I don't want everyone else seeing that. All right, so because I'm having a lot of trouble with this guy, I'm going to free action disengage, then going to move over here so that I'm close to. Wait, is this the hobgoblin that we are keeping prisoner, or
No,
is
this is
knocked out?
the unconscious.
All right. Well, then I'm going to move over to that goblin over there, and then I'm going to try and make an attack against him.
To which one? The one you're in front of right here?
The one I'm current. Yeah, the one to
Okay,
my
go ahead.
my northeast.
Yeah. So you have advantage also, just so you know.
I have advantage on this.
Yeah, because he's flanked from you with Ulrich.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doesn't
he
look
is.
like he's flanked.
He is.
You don't have to take it, but I'll give it to you if you want it.
Well, no, I'm wondering. I was just wondering because I didn't see anyone, but that might just be because I'm not used to this
It's okay.
versions of advantage. And how does advantage work again?
Roll the attack twice and take the highest roll.
Okay. So does a 23 hit?
23 does hit. So you also get your sneak attack damage because you have advantage.
Okay, so that would be a total of 18 damage.
So how does he die?
Seeing as I am doing no damage to their leader, I do a sort of spin behind. Is it Arjan who's right here?
Bendix.
Bendix. I like do a spin behind, so it's like my back meets his back, and as I start coming to face this goblin over here, I start bringing my sword out to the side to gather momentum, and then jab it right in his chest.
Slides right in. His eyes go wide, and as you pull it out, blood just sprays out a little bit as he just slumps down to his knees and then right onto his face. Well done. Is that your turn?
Finish up my movement.
Yep.
I then slide into his spot, and I'm going to try and slash at the guy to my northwest.
With your offhand? Go ahead.
Yep, with my dagger. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 does not hit.
All right, so then I miss.
Okay. So he parries that off. He's like looking down. He's like, "You killed Fred! Fred was my friend! Now I kill you!"
I can't understand you.
Speak
said
common,
he killed his
please.
buddy, Fred.
No, I know he said that in common. I'm just going to say I can't understand you.
It's funny. All right, Bendix, you're up, man.
All right. Okay. Same thing as last. We're gonna try it another time here.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my Squire of Solamnia Precision Strike again. It's the last one I have. I get 2.
Okay.
2 per long rest. So.
Are you attacking the Dragon Army soldier or the Hobgoblin?
Yeah, the guy in blue.
Yeah.
So, I roll for an advantage. 23.
A 23 hits.
All right, so I'm gonna roll damage for normal just for my attack.
Mhm.
So that looks like 7 plus it's 14.
Okay, how
And
does he
then-
die?
Oh, I just with one swipe, I parry, battle's going, parry, 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 and then as I have a shot to go, I kind of wham right across from the top down is when I with my striking blow.
Strikes right through his chainmail or his scale mail, just and his chest just sort of opens up, and you see the fibrous tendons of the muscle, and he's just like looking down, like there's seemingly no blood at first, and then it just sort of wells up and just soaks the rest of his armor as he sort of slumps down. I can't believe, and he drops down dead.
Okay, I then gonna turn my hunter's mark to the guy in front of me, and I'm gonna use my another bonus action for Knights of the Crown Commanding Rally, my last one.
Mhm.
I turn back to the rogue, strike him down, the guy in front of me.
Nice. All right, Galabrand, you got an attack.
Roll high, chief.
Are you with us still?
Did we lose connection with him again?
No, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep,
Wait,
loud and
yeah.
clear.
Okay, for some reason, when I was unmuted, you guys couldn't hear me, so I ended up spending the past 30 seconds just messing with my mute button.
Well, you fixed
Okay.
it.
Well, you got it now. You got an attack?
Good job.
Yeah.
Roll D20, roll high, please.
Nope. Got a 7.
Okay, I'm no longer giving you those opportunities.
Yeah.
You have
Apparently
broken my
your
trust.
opportunities- Your opportunities aren't
Yeah,
very
we're gonna
good
have
for
to
me.
work on your abilities to attack. All right, it was worth an attempt.
All right. Ulrich? Mhm.
All right. So currently I have a guy on the ground next to me to my east, and then there's a guy northeast of me that is standing, right?
Correct.
All right. So the guy that's northeast, do I have combat advantage because of Arjan is
No,
just to the other side of him?
because he's not between you guys at all. He's kitty corner
Oh,
you guys.
okay. All right. So let's see. We'll go ahead and I guess. So my question
Now, hold
is
on,
then,
hold on.
so
If you
can I-
shifted onto the stairs, then you would.
Okay, and I can do that without automatically getting.
Yeah,
out
because
being
you're
attacked?
not leaving the range. You're in the range still.
Gotcha. Okay, so I go there and I will just flip around that way, give an attack against the guy with my shillelagh.
Okay.
And
It sounds like a
let's see. guitar.
guitar or something, like a ukulele. I can't
Well,
imagine
it's
a
more
club.
like a shillelagh. It comes from my Lucky Charms.
It's a shillelagh. Hey, Cam or Colin, I need you to get on Skype just to say it once for us, so we have the sound bite. All right, so go ahead.
Let's see here. We got a whopping 18.
Oh wow, yeah, you hit.
Okay. That does a whopping 5 damage.
Hey, it's something. So you smack him across the face. His jaw is like sort of a little bit out of whack for a minute. He's like cracking it, like, what the? Who hits people with a stick? Really?
I do.
Me?
You beat him with
Like
your
I
garden
just
rake.
did? Do you want to continue moving, or are you good?
I will stay there to give Arjan advantage.
Awesome. Okay, we're looking at Hobgoblin Numa Dos with the boar. He looks down at the boar, who is like not seemingly attacking, but it just charged him, and so he drops his bow, pulls out his sword. He's going to try to cut down at the boar. Don't hit him. I don't want to kill a boar. What's the boar's armor class?
11.
He comes down. The boar just immediately steps to the side and completely misses him. Go ahead and have the boar give me an attack of opportunity as he's going to move.
Ooh. Notes. Action to hit is +3. So D20. Oh, that does not hit. That's a
Okay.
That's
he
a
just
six.
sort of hops aside as the boar like moves up to like hit him with his tusk or whatever the boar does, and he moves up to Bendix. He's like, "You're next. I'm gonna kill you." Just as close as he can in your ear as you guys are, actively parrying and fighting and stuff. You get this scent of like rotten meat and that sort of the irony smell of like fresh blood or just filth penetrating into your face. That's its turn. Hobgoblin leader is dead, right?
Yeah, I dispatched him. That's the guy in blue, right?
No, it's
Oh,
so the next up is Hobgoblin 1, who is currently flanked. He's going to go ahead and attack you, Ulrich. And he's next to you. So he's taking his longsword after you just cracked him across the face. And a 10, I think, is a miss for you.
Yeah, 15 armor class.
And you just use your magical shillelagh to sort of knock his sword down to the side. And he only has 1 attack. So that's his turn. He's not going to move. Next up, Arjan.
No, right here.
What?
I rolled the 11 for.
Okay. Can I move you? There. Fynn, go ahead.
Okay, I am going to have my boar move right behind him so that he's now flanked.
Okay.
And I am going to attack him with my bow. Oh, that is a crit.
Who are you attacking?
The one that my boar just barely flanked. This guy.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 20 plus 9.
Give me some double damage on your arrow. So when you guys are doing double damage, only double the natural damage of the weapon, not the bonuses.
so you would add the bonus just to one of those, though,
Right.
wouldn't you? Okay.
So that is a 5 plus 1. So that is 6. That is 11 plus 5.
Okay, so that's 16 damage. How does he die? You just take your time.
Shoot him right in the forehead.
Where do you think you're moving to? And as he's running up to,
Bendix.
that's Bendix? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
As he's running up, I'm going to shoot him square in the forehead.
Just hits him. He sort of blinks. Blood starts oozing out of his eyes, and he just drops down, falls face first. The arrow literally pops right out of the back of his head and like clink, clink, lands on top of him. Good job. That was brutal.
All right.
Is there anyone left? There's 2 guys left.
Isn't
All right,
there
Arjan,
3?
you're up. Oh, actually, Fynn, are you going to move at all, or are you done?
I am going to move my character to be in a more advantageous spot. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Arjan, you're up.
Gonna take a swing at that guy.
All right, you have advantage.
Up to standing.
Just hold shift and hit the D20 attack roll, then a roll advantage. The left shift.
Hit that D. Hit him in the D.
The left shift.
Yeah, just highlight the.
I see it now.
See how it turns green? There you go.
That is a 13.
Is that including your plus bonuses?
Yes.
Yeah, it
Actually,
misses.
should I? Let's go for it. We're gonna do another precision attack just to see if we can make it. It's a 20 total.
Yay.
A 20 hits.
All right, outstanding.
So you bring it forward, you sort of feint a little bit. He moves to the side, he goes right where you want him. With your battle axe, you cleave into him. What's your damage?
5 points.
It's not as grand as I was expecting, to be quite honest. But
He was
it's
a little
not
better
nothing.
at he was a little better at dodging the feint than I thought he would be.
Okay, so you cut into him, and he's... Wait, what is he at right now? 10 damage total. So he's hurting. I'm like, you are hacking into him. You can see one arm's a little bit limp. Blood is just dripping off of his fingertips as he's sort of like woozy, moving a little bit, in place, trying to like maintain focus on you guys.
Surrender
He's
now,
hurting.
and you might see tomorrow.
Okay, so it's this hobgoblin. He drops, as soon as you say that, he drops his weapons, as does the other hobgoblin. Like, we give up. You killed the Dragon Army leader. We have nothing else left. Just let us live. Let's get out of here.
Not yet.
Is there any chance that I could try to see if the Dragon Army representative is still alive, or can I stabilize him?
I
We're out
got
of
him. I
initiative right now.
cleaved him.
So you can definitely go over there and check it out. He is completely dead. Like not mostly dead, completely dead.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't get death saves. Gotcha.
Yeah, he went way too far in the black there.
Yeah, Bendix Glowstar has a strength of 20, so that hit that took his whole face off.
You see, it's Nick Cage. I'm like, oh, I thought you were. Okay, so they've given up. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to retrieve all the arrows that I shot.
Okay.
Okay.
Just give me a.
These
Give me
two
a.
that we take prisoner. Oh wait, sorry.
Hold on, I'm gonna do this real quick. Okay, you can retrieve up to 17 arrows.
So let's go inside. Let's bring the prisoners inside. We can probably question. Rogue. I kind of turn to the rogue with your abilities of finding things and for searching. Go ahead and do a
I'm
thorough
not good
check.
at finding. I'm not good at finding things. I'm good at not being seen, but I have
What's
no
your
skills. When it,
perception?
0.
Huh.
I can turn into a wolf, and I get advantage on perception checks.
Okay. Yeah. We just need to investigate the room for any clues or.
I'm
this
going to
probably
do
be
a wild
good,
shape.
probably a good area too to take a long rest maybe.
I'll wild shape, and I'm going to turn into a wolf, and I'm going to just sniff around the area and see if I can find anything that is not obvious.
Okay.
All right.
So there's. Go ahead and give me a roll.
Okay,
Perception?
I need perception roll.
Can I give him an assist? Can I assist him?
Yeah. Give me a roll, and if you get high enough, then I'll give him advantage. Well, he already has advantage, so you can't really do anything to help him more.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So perception. Okay, so just roll it twice, right? Or hold shift. Oh. And I got a 21.
You see corpses as you guys had moved the hobgoblins into this sort of dining space right there. You see corpses on the ground of the farmer and the farmer's family that had lived here, but there's nothing. They don't have any possessions or anything that you can find. You do, sort of going through the bodies, part of your perception. You can see that there's approximately 200 gold pieces of all of them. And then you see there's 5 suits of black chainmail emblazoned with the symbol of Takhisis on them. And you do actually also see a Dragon Army message rolled up in a scroll on the Dragon Army leader.
Point.
Point?
I make a little bark and point.
You're literally pointing.
Oh gosh. There's a dog bird dog in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I walk over and I grab it. I read Draconic, so.
Okay, it's
What's
actually
the
written in
language?
common, and it says, the High Master requires soldiers, not thugs. Figure out which you have, then dispatch the ones not suited to the task. This is the Dragon Queen's will. So it's safe to assume that this Dragon Army leader was testing these hobgoblins for entry into the Dragon Army.
Got it. Okay. I think it'd probably be a good place too to heal up, take a long rest.
I can cast some healing spells on you guys.
Okay.
Probably wouldn't be a good idea to take a long rest when we have these prisoners around.
We're gonna dispatch them. Did we want to?
Whoa! You're gonna murder them?
Murder
They're evil,
prisoners?
aren't they?
Yeah.
What's
Are
there?
they-
That's against the nightly call.
They've given up.
though.
Are they evil though, or because I was thinking? I mean, if with
That's
the
not how
paladin,
that works.
Just because they're evil doesn't mean you can be evil.
Chivalry, man, chivalry.
all
You don't
right,
kill an
fine.
unarmed opponent
It's
or
up to you if
prisoner.
you want to let them go or not. But I think right
POW,
now,
I'd
it's-
prisoner of
take
war.
them prisoner.
No one's talked to them at all.
I've been waiting my turn.
all right, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, Arjan's gonna break it down. Okay, I need to know where did this guy in blue come from that was trying to recruit you? Where did you come from, and how many more of this dude came to try and recruit you guys? And I'm gonna intimidate them if I can.
All right, give me a intimidation check.
That is an 8. I'm clearly not trying that hard.
Yeah, they
Can I
are
back
not
him
saying
up?
anything.
On that, and just say, did you not hear what he said? Can I also roll an intimidation check on that?
Yeah,
See if
go
we
ahead.
can.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay, so as you sort of press into them, they're sort of looking at each other, and one of them's just like, Arjan, look, we were not actually part of the Dragon Army at all. We were trying to get into it. I think it was a mistake. I think I could just go back to my family. I don't need to be a part of the Dragon Army. I was just trying to make money, and it's hard to live nowadays with the armies, running across the fields of the Estwild, and I'm just trying to make a living like everyone else. I've got little hobgoblins of my own. Do you understand?
No, I don't. But please continue.
We'll send him off to his family and his skivvies. So.
So hold on. Wait a second. What happens when you take and you defeat an enemy in battle? Don't you enslave them?
Not enslaving them.
No, I'm not saying we're going to. I'm asking him.
You're asking the hobgoblin.
Yeah.
He's like, no, we've evolved. It past the idea of slavery it's bad. It's
that's good to hear.
we think more in terms of
telling the truth.
He's obviously lying. You don't even have to roll.
Oh.
He's clearly lying. He's doing his best, but he's afraid. Bendix intimidated the shit out of him. He watched you murder every single one of his friends. So he's just doing anything he can to get out of this.
I don't think we're going to get more out of him.
I mean, you guys haven't asked him anything specific about, I know Arjan, you started to, but.
How many of these guys did you see that were trying to recruit for the Dragon Armies?
We went to a camp that's maybe 2 days to the east, and they were having flyers all across Estwild and all through the Caucasus Mountains, and we just thought we could make a quick buck, really. And they said they needed to test us, so we came and we took out this farming little shithole that we're sitting in right now. They didn't even really put up a big fight. I think maybe they deserve to die, if I'm being fair.
We could always just hand them off to the authorities. We don't have to let them go.
Are we going back to town, or are we heading our way?
Technically, one of us is a part of the authorities.
So
technically, you're all authorities. You're ensigns of the military.
Someone get on the horn thing and tell.
We would have to get closer
Crank
to
it
the
up.
town in order to have established contact.
Are we 13 miles out from the town?
18.
We're 18.
All right.
We're exactly at max distance.
So real quick, so I'm like going back to the hobgoblin. So what was your mission after this?
We don't have a mission. We were just trying to get into the army. That's what our mission was.
He mentioned a camp where they met up at. Did I hear that right too?
2 days.
Yeah, he said it's some some distance.
I'm gonna pull out a map and ask him if he could tell us or show us where it is on the map.
No, he says no, he can't. I'm not a big map reader. I'm not even sure if this is an accurate map you're holding. It doesn't have any goblin written on it. This could be completely wrong. I can't tell you that.
He said 2 days east. That's good enough.
We could just bring one of them back to town so that they could question him, and then they could also. They have their own maps there.
And you know what? I mean, I think a prison cell would loosen up his lips.
Yeah. We don't have to just send them off.
You can always just let us go. We promise we'll be good from here on out. I mean, you.
Oh, good. Like the people you thought deserved to die because they were just here. I see. That's what you said.
Well, there's a fair amount of might and right in reality. You kill animals and eat them, don't you? I mean, they didn't taste very good, but.
Oh, so we're supposed to eat you because we defeated you?
No, you're evolved.
Let's just bring.
Good.
All right, let's be civilized and throw them in a cell.
I agree. I think we should take them back prisoner.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take their gear. Does their gear have any value?
I mean, you're gonna have to
we could give it to the militia.
deliver it to someone to appraise it.
Yeah, we got to build up our gold count here.
I mean, you got 200 already, just from what was on them.
Okay, yeah. All right, let's. I think. Did we get enough of that we need from them, or is there any further questions that we need to ask?
Well, we have an army off to the east. We don't know how far out. We should report this back. I'm going to go ahead and give pull up the FAR gab and start giving any information such as army to the east, 2 days march.
Yeah, you're just getting
We're 18.
static.
Oh, really? I thought we were only 18 miles away.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
to
but
be
it's
13.
13 miles. We're
No, it
5
says 18
short.
miles on the far gab.
Oh, did it?
The description
Yeah,
said
it says
18.
Oh, I'm
18
sorry.
miles.
That was my mistake. I apologize.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's coming through like. Hey guys, what's going on? What's the situation? Is this thing on? Is this working? Hello?
Barrett, can you hear me? Yeah, yes, we've gotten to the farm shed. The farmstead. It's been overrun by hobgoblins and a dragon officer. The dragon officer's been murdered. We've interrogated the hobgoblins. They are telling us that there's an army 2 days east of our position, so roughly 3 days from Kalaman.
If you want to bring them back, we can put them in a cell. But to be quite honest, Marshal Vendry is putting together another mission that we kind of need your help with, and the sooner you can get back here, the better.
We can be back in 1 day.
If you can get here sooner than that, that would be ideal. Like, ride your horses as fast as possible. We've got some big maneuvers happening right now.
So you're instructing us to release these enemies so that they can inform the dragon armies of our position.
No, we're going to take them back.
We have enough
They'll
room
slow
on the
us down.
horses.
No, they'll slow us down. That's just
Then
how
we
it
bring
is.
one of them.
And who is he gonna ride with?
I mean, he doesn't need his legs or his arms to be able to
Oh
inform
my
people.
gosh!
We are not dismembering a prisoner. Thank you.
Whoever said you had
Why
to do
is
it?
the mercenary
could-
being more cordial about this?
Because
He
the
could ride with
mercenary
me.
apparently
I'll
cares
make-
not for the suffering of the innocent.
Wow.
He could. At least one of them could ride with me. I'll try to get more information along the way.
And while he tries to choke you to death?
As I said, he doesn't need his arms.
They're like, I do need my arms. How am I supposed to farm?
Whoever said
Get
I was going to
food
leave
and
them
hunt.
his, arms untied.
What's that?
Whoever said I was going to leave their arms untied.
Like, look,
Oh, yeah,
if
we'll
you let
talk
us go,
about
we'll go back to our families. I don't like seeing what you did to my friends. We have to bring their bodies back to their families, their clans.
Oh, what do
Nah,
you do with the
they can
family
find-
that
they
you
can
killed
find them.
here? What,
They could find them.
I mean, if you want us to bury them, we can do that. If you want us to build a fire, we can do that. If you let us go after.
No, I think we should leave them out like how you do with all your other victims.
This is a job interview, man. Come on, you understand this? You're humans. I just needed some money.
Whoever said I was civil.
Let's just everyone get to the horses. We need to get back as soon as possible. You three. Okay. I grab my dagger and I'm going to start freeing them. Just get the fuck out.
No,
Just go.
one of them,
Okay,
one
okay.
of them is coming with.
Galabrand is
one of
going
them
Shut
to
up.
coming
Just go.
There you
We
go.
don't
One of
have
them's
time
coming
for
with
this. No.
we could have had them bury the bodies of the dead first.
I don't care about the bodies right now. We have orders to get back, and speed is of the essence, apparently, and they're just gonna slow us. I said get the fuck out.
They
We
left.
just left
They-
them out to the elements.
they
We don't
totally
have
left.
to free them. Ugh.
I mean, they're still
Let's
tied
check
up in their
that.
arms, but they're like stumbling away as best as they
Okay,
can.
we let them go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Think of it this way:
That was
we
crazy.
kicked their butts this time. If they come back for a second round, then we kill them. Okay? Is everyone okay with that?
Needed to be a second round. Let's just
Hi.
go.
All right, so you
Good
guys can get on your
system. You
horses and
Show
just.
far too much mercy.
We're like Batman. Our one rule is we don't kill.
Except
That's
for
you.
all those guys we
Just
killed.
Vicious.
Just you.
Vicious. All right, so you guys get start.
Look, as we're going back, I'm like, look, I'm a mercenary. All right, we have one
So
rule.
you should know how to
Treat
kill
how
people.
Yes, I'm very good at killing people, but we also have
So
a rule.
shut your
Treat
mouth.
prisoners how you would wish to be treated, because guess what? Most other people aren't.
So we treat them like they treat their prisoners, without mercy.
Good God, you are not. All right, just
Okay, so you guys are
As
arguing
compelling as all that is.
as you're like riding back about what you should have cut his legs off or like had him be like an amputee on the horse,
Just
like
cut his
a
Achilles tendon.
jeez. What's your
Who
alignment
gets it?
again?
Neutral.
that was what I was gonna ask.
Neutral what?
Just neutral.
True neutral? 'Cause
Yeah.
it sounds pretty chaotic neutral to me. But okay. You guys are heading back. Again, it is night by the time you actually get back to Kalaman, like really, really dark. At the south gate of Kalaman right here, you see Darrett standing out, just sort of waiting for you. And as you guys start to approach, he sort of like waves you down and like motions for you guys to come over. We're about to get into another situation. Do you guys want to take a break before we do that?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I could
That
use
sounds
more water.
acceptable.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and mute your mics. We're going to go on a break, everyone. It's not going to be very long. Thank you guys so much for tuning in live. When we come back, we got a little words of Krynn for you. See you in a minute. All right, here we go. Let's get back into it. Chris is going to be back here in just a minute. Before we dive into this, just so you know, that is coming up next here, people. So you guys meet Derek at the front, outside the gates, and he's asking, so tell me, please, what happened back there? What did you end up doing with the hobgoblins?
We couldn't.
The
we couldn't allow
mercenary
them
let
to
him
slow-
go.
We couldn't let them slow us down, so we came here as fast as possible. We had to let them go.
How many were there?
It was only 3.
Okay.
Zero.
Um,
Oh wait, yeah, never mind. 3.
What was the outcome of that? Were they the ones attacking the farmstead? Like, are the
Yes.
people there alive? Are they okay?
No.
No, they were slain.
Oh,
The
no.
hobgoblins we let go murdered them.
How many? Was it just those 3 that did it?
No,
No,
there
there
was like a
were
group
more.
of 8.
Were
One
they
of them
part of the
being human.
Dragon Army?
They
Only
were
one
trying
was.
to become part of the Dragon Army.
Oh, really? So,
They had a recruiter with them that was testing them to make sure they weren't thugs.
oh. Do you hand over that note? Do you guys collected?
Yes, I'll hand over the note.
Okay, he takes it, he reads it, he's like, this is going to help us. Great job. That's terrible about the people. Unfortunately, you know, maybe we can go back after this next maneuver and maybe bury the farm, well, the people that live there. I mean, they deserve a burial, but we do have more pressing things. Can you please join me in the council room?
Of course.
Okay. I need to pull up my notes here. So after the retreat from Vogler, the villagers fled to the nearby city of Kalaman. There, the city leaders requested aid from you and the others who faced the Dragon Army and survived. Adventurers, thank you for coming, says Marshal Vendry, leader of Kalaman's military, as you enter the command tent. Derek Highwater speaks very highly of all of you and your valor. The Marshal goes on to explain the situation, both to you and to others you know from Vogler, who now find themselves among Vendry's commanders. Several days ago, the Marshal dispatched a spy to gather intelligence about these invaders. Now, this spy is ready to make a break for safety. It's your task to locate the spy and escort them to the command tent while Kalaman's forces engage the Dragon Army in a mass distraction. If you find defenders left behind during the retreat, all the better. I cannot overstate the importance of the battle ahead, Marshal Vendry says. Find our spy before the Dragon Army does, and bring the spy safely back to the camp. Then we might have a better sense of what we're up against. So the goal of this, just to be clear, is to collect the spy, which is right here, and bring it back to the command tent, which is right here. There are a bunch of rules that we're going to have to go through throughout the process of that. Some of the most important is, in order to collect the spy, you have to have a dexterity contest, and the challenge number is the amount of Dragon Army troops on this tile. So we need to figure out a way of breaking down this number. It is not the active flank right now, so if we have any equipment, if we have any means, if there are adventure tiles nearby that will give us the ability of knocking those troops down so we can actually have a chance, we need to do it. Now, when you're traveling with this, he cannot be targeted, he cannot be killed, but he can be recaptured. If you pass through a tile with a Vile Champion on it, that Vile Champion gets to roll three battle die. If any of those show up as woe, then that spy has been recaptured by that Vile Commander. There's no way to get around that. So we either have to kill all of the Vile Commanders on the way and hope that they don't come back on the way back, or cross your fingers and hope you're lucky. Are there any questions about how this is going to be playing out?
No, do we have a choice from the command tent before the battle starts?
Absolutely. So just so everyone's watching here knows, this character is not in play. Only up to 5 players are going to be participating. So it's all of the players, including Chris, who is back. Welcome back. So you all had won this equipment card from the last game. So that's going to be a huge boon to dropping down the numbers. I'll let you guys read that on your own and come up to your own plans and tactics. Remember about your skills. These are really important. You can only use one skill. You can only use the same skill once per turn. And then because we did, in fact, lose the first scenario, this is the second scenario, you get to draw 2 equipment cards and give them to whomever. And we get 2 tactic tokens to add to whatever 2 lines of battle on any battle map we want. So I want you guys to, whoever wants to grab the 2 equipment cards, reveal them and give them to whomever you want, and let me know where you want the 2 battle tactic tokens to be placed.
Where are the equipment cards?
I'll draw it.
Should be the
since
very
I'm
bottom of
already
the
looking
deck.
at it. So the first one that I drew is place itself on any tile up to 4 tiles away.
Drag it onto the desk, please, on the tabletop.
Oh,
Should be able to click and
Out.
drag it.
okay, there we go.
And then you just,
And the next one is respond.
Go ahead.
At the start of any turn before the event card is drawn, look at the next 3 events or next 3 event cards and put them back on top in any order.
So that's going to be really difficult because we're rolling with a virtual tabletop. So in that case, we'll just draw the 3 and then discard them and re-roll the entire deck. Just because of the way this is set up, we're not in the same place to do that. And I can't manually move stuff around in that deck after it's been shuffled. So there's going to be a little bit. So whomever wants to take those, put them next to your character. And once you use them, put them in your discard pile. You will not get them back once they're used. And then the 2 tactic tokens, where do you want me to place them?
So I would say I would want to say we want to strengthen either the active center or we want to strengthen the right so that we can actually beat down that army because we have that spy on the broken lands.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think?
Tactic tokens will only, we can only use to, what is it?
It's
It's
as
a
if it was an
one-time
extra
use.
person.
Yeah, the active flank, if we put the tactic tokens on, we won't get any advantage because we would only meet the dragon army. So
Not for the
the active
you're
flank
right.
is the center one.
Yeah.
Can we save it?
No, we have to use them now. We have to place them.
We have to use them?
So I would say let's put them on the far right flank so that we can increase the chance that we're going to be able to beat them down if that flank becomes active.
Which 2 lines do you want them on? Foot, missile, or mounted?
I would say I would put them on missile. The only reason why I'm saying that is because I have an ability, guys, that I can teleport pretty much anywhere where there's a wild icon, a wilderness icon. So if I took the explosive, I could light some of the I could possibly make it so we have advantage on 2 of the ranks from the get-go. And our commander has a +1 to allied mounted units, so eventually we'd actually be able to overpower them on the mounted units if she doesn't become
Shaken.
so. Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you guys think about that?
That works.
Arjan, Galabrand, Fynn, you guys okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay
Yeah,
with that.
did you not hear me?
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant
We did.
Bendix. I did hear you. I just didn't hear from them.
Before
Yeah, I'm
we
good with
start,
that.
where is the spy?
The spy
Spy
is
is
this
overall-
exclamation mark right here.
Okay.
Yellow. And you guys are all starting on the command tent right here. So you've put your tactic tokens, you've pulled your equipment cards. We're going to go ahead and start this with the choice. So this is the commander tent choice. Vendry offers you either to contribute funds, so she can provide additional funds, which is a bag of iron coins equipment card, or she can create a diversion where she sends soldiers to create a diversion, shake 2 Dragon Army units on the right flank.
I like that.
Do you guys want to do that one?
What does the bag of coins do?
The bag of coins does... Give me a second, I gotta find them. Why isn't it here? I got it right here, give me 1 second. Where are you, bag of coins? Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, why can't I select the edge? So automatically succeed on a charisma conflict or encounter. Now, to get the spy is dexterity, not charisma, but charisma is, some of the vile champions and stuff like that.
You know, one thing I could do, guys, is I could, if I got that, I would automatically win the camp, which would give us an event card, because that's a charisma check. I could teleport to that because it's a wilderness card, complete that, and then I could run over to the Broken Lands and lend support there while you guys do other stuff. What do you think?
We could do
That
that.
works. I could start taking out vile champions on the way to the area, like, what is it, that tomb? Because I have a dexterity, because I'm good at dexterity. Can you take people with you when you teleport?
I
If-
don't think so.
If the spy is on your hero sheet, meaning you're the one that picked him up or he was transferred to you, then he would go with you. But that's the only thing that you can take with you other than equipment.
Yeah, there's not a lot of wilderness tiles. Most of them are on that center between the center and the right flank.
So I want to make sure you guys want the bag of money or you want to shake some Dragon Army soldiers.
I could use the bag of money and make it so we add a positive, that from that camp we can add a positive card to the event deck.
Yeah, it gives us less potential misgrievings on our flanks.
Yeah.
I would say
Okay.
the bag of money would work.
Let me try to find that really quick.
I like the bag of money too. The bag of coins.
Yeah.
Okay, let me give that over to you. Whoever's going to hold... Oh, I can't even grab it. Give me a sec. There. Whoever's going to hold it, go ahead and grab it.
Okay, I guess I'll take it.
Yep.
Okay, so we're just going to go right in line. I'm going to have Bendix go first, and we'll just go...
I can't
clockwise.
touch the coin card.
Oh, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second.
Okay, I'm probably gonna need some help and guidance on this because the board game kind of still throws me off.
All right, go ahead and try now.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay, so you have a response at the start of any turn. Before an event card is drawn, look at the next 3 event cards. You could do that if you want, or we can start. If I'm an impartial person, so I can't really give you guys tips. So you guys need to talk amongst yourselves. If you're not going to use this event card right now, then you need to draw an event card or that encounter card. Oh my gosh, I'm getting my vernacular wrong. The equipment card, if you're not going to play it right now, then you need to draw an event card and we'll start your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna draw. Derek, what do you think? Use a response to just draw an event card.
I would use the stolen plans right away to see. At least you can see what's happening. What's coming up. So
Well,
That way-
remember, in this particular situation, you're not able to put them back in order. So if you draw the 3 cards to see what they are, you'll know if there's a key card, but then I have to reshuffle at the end of it because we don't have control that I know of to put cards in any order.
Oh, and he could do it at any turn. He doesn't have to do it right now. He can do it at the start of anybody's turn, right?
So you can either use it or you can start your turn.
I would say hold on to it.
Okay, I'm gonna draw an event card.
All right. Do you want me to do it or do you want to?
I can do it. I'm probably figuring this out a little bit. Draw 1 card. Do I draw 1 or
One.
just 1, right? Okay. And I drew it. What does it say?
Where did you put it?
Left flank becomes the active flank. Battle phase. All out battle. Activate commander's powers at the start of this battle.
Hey, Mayor. Mayor's leading that flank.
Yeah.
Right?
So where is the encounter card? Or the event card, I mean.
How do I show it
Oh,
to
I
you?
see it. I see it.
Okay, alright.
There. Okay, so I see it down above your hand there. Okay, so in the future, just go ahead and grab it and drag it to the desktop rather than draw. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It just makes it a little bit easier is all.
How's that?
That's perfect.
Okay.
Because I'm going to need to see that here in just a little bit. Okay, so immediately, I've already changed the left flank to be the active flank, and now it's your turn. So you have 4 actions that you can take. You need to move your character to the command tent because that's where you're starting. You got 4 actions. What do you want to do?
Where is my guy at so I can move him to the
Should
command?
be right there.
On your card.
Oh, duh. All
I'll
right.
start them all on your cards.
Boom. And I got 4 actions I could take.
Yeah. Also, remember you have powers, and you have your ability cards that allow you to do things as well.
Okay. And what's our objective? Sorry, I wasn't here to hear all of that.
It's okay.
Our objective is to grab that exclamation mark, which is a spy. We have to pass a dexterity challenge, which to move the spy based on the number of Dragon Army foot soldiers, I believe.
Yep.
So where's
And
this?
our goal is to get him down to the command tent.
Correct.
But I'm already
So-
there.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
need to move all the way to the right flank battle tile and back with the spy.
Oh, to the exclamation point.
And there's also a war drum on the far left flank, over there by the. So that's probably going to do something, which is going to strengthen the enemy. So we can actually do something to stop it. I hope.
You can
Can
kill
we
the Vile
take it?
Champion.
Where's the Vile Champion at?
He's on the same adventure tile as the war machine.
Right here.
It's a priest of Takhisis, your vile enemy, Chris.
You have an advantage against it.
I'm gonna whip its ass. I'm gonna move over there and can I attack?
So it takes 2 actions to get there.
Okay, so 1.
Would it actually take 1 because it's connected by a road?
Once it gets on the road, so getting to here is 1, and then moving on the road is 2,
Okay.
Okay.
because the road doesn't start on the command
So
tent.
that's
as well.
2 actions in out of
Yeah,
the
so you
4
have
that I've
2
been
left. If you're going to attack the priest, that's 1 action. So you get 1 dice. If you want to use your last action to get an extra dice, you can do that.
Okay, I will. I'm gonna use 2 to try to take out the priestess.
So if you select your character, do you see the battle dice show up?
No, I don't. I right clicked on my icon, my player icon, avatar. Is that what you mean by clicking on them, or?
No, just the avatar. If you just select them once with a left click, it doesn't show battle or skirmish die at the very top left.
No. Oh yeah, it does. Okay.
So select
I
your guy and click battle die twice because you had 2 of them. Not skirmish, battle.
Yeah, only the skirmish die is showing
That's
up.
all I have. I don't have.
Oh, really? Okay,
yeah.
I'll do it twice then.
Yeah, only skirmish die.
Okay, so you have a woe and 2. You needed 2 to kill him. So
But
you,
he has wisdom.
so you only
has
needed
mastery.
1. So you get an equipment
equipment
card
card.
at the very bottom. Go ahead and draw an equipment card, and you killed this priest. So good job.
You also
Alright.
took a stress.
So go ahead and move your stress indicator down here to 1 and get your new equipment card.
There's my equipment cards. Put it next to.
I see it.
All right.
So at the start
sorry.
of battle, refresh all units in 1 line of your tile. That's nice.
That'll be useful.
Who gets the stress? Is that me or?
You, yeah.
All right, and that's where the skull. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So put him here.
And just for clarification on the war engine, since there's no Vile Champion there, does that mean it can't activate, or does it still like it activate?
If not crewed, add a random recruit Vile Champion to this tile. So it just prolongs the ability. So it'll, when it activates, if it activates, I just put a new Vile Champion here. But then it won't be able to activate again. It just have to wait to the next activation to then use it.
Do I get any
And
more
when does
move? Sorry, go ahead. Finish, Derek.
I was just
Sorry.
asking. I was just wanted to know, when it ends its when does it activate? Is it every turn, every person's turn?
No, it's going to be a key moment that makes it activate.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Thanks. Sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
No, is that my movement?
Yeah, that's your 4 actions.
Okay, got it. Okay.
So now we're going to go into your respite phase. Because you do not have a Vile Champion on your tile, the war machine is not manned, and so it doesn't count as any negative. You can actually recover 1 card and 1 woe, or 2 woe, or 2 cards. Since you didn't use a card, always keep in mind your cards, because those are going to really, really help you later on in all of your actions. You can go ahead and lose that stress that you took.
All right.
And then we go on to the battle phase. It says all-out battle.
All-out.
Activate commander powers at the start of this battle. So since this is the new active flank, Ravenooth Vogler adds 2 Shaken units to any alliance line. So which Shaken units line do you want to add 2 of them to, Bendix?
If you add it to the foot line, then it means we now have advantage on the foot line and cavalry line. There won't be a way for us to beat the missile line.
Agreed. Foot line.
You can only
Do it, Chris.
add 1 Shaken to the foot line, then you can add 1 to somewhere else.
Oh, can we do it to 2 separate lines?
Yeah, because it just says 2 Shaken to any alignment line. So
Oh,
you'll
okay,
do
so it
1
can't
to
be
the
two.
foot,
Yeah.
and then what other line do you want to add 1 to?
Mounted.
Mounted?
Hey, Chris, are you okay with that?
I'm talking with mute off. Where's the foot line? Where's
So the foot line
Foot
is
line
this
the
first
one
row.
Up front. Missile
Well,
line is the second one.
Hold up.
And mounted is the one in the back.
I didn't
And it's mirrored on the other side.
In the future, Galabrand, I'll be clarifying that stuff.
Sorry.
So this first one's the foot line. The second one's the missile line. This third one is the mounted line.
Oh, okay. So then I would want, okay. So 1 on the foot and 1 on the mounted, Derek?
That's your choice. So that's my recommendation if you want to take it.
Okay. All right, help me with that choice. So I'm trying to understand the game. Sorry.
Shouldn't
No
we-
problem.
We have more mounted on the left flank than they do. Shouldn't we add 1 to the missile?
We don't know if we're going to lose one because you got to remember when the all-out battle, you have to do the foot line first, then you do the missile line, and then you do. So I would say no matter what we do, we're going to lose on the missile line. If we add 2, we're still going to lose. So I say strengthen your mounted line to make sure that we get to use both the infantry and the mounted. It gives us better chances that we're going to do more damage to them than. Because if we tie the Dragon Army, we automatically lose. We have to have more than the Dragon Army to win.
Hmm.
There are powers that are reactionary during battle that can change that, but it has to be your turn for you to use them. Okay, so the villain or the Dragon Army commander's power was to add an army missile unit. So I did that here. So now it's an all-out battle. So basically we add up the totals on each line, starting from the center lines, and whoever has the most is the one that attacks. In this particular case, of course, it's the Alliance. So go ahead and draw an Alliance foot card. Just drag it out into the desktop.
Am I doing that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is your turn.
Oh, crap. Sorry. Duh. All right. Alliance mounted or what? Or foot?
Alliance foot.
Foot.
It's going to be the bottom one then. Okay. Draw.
It's the purple card.
Got it. Hang on. A lot of buttons to push to draw a card. Whoa.
Well, you should be able to just click and drag.
All right. Here's what I got. You see that, Adam?
Yeah, I was trying to zoom it in. So choose one of these options. Apply 2 hits to any line or shake the Dragon Army commander.
What happens when I shake the commander?
It means he can't activate his powers.
Do that.
Which means he can't add a missile unit.
Yeah, I'm going to shake him up. I grab him by his neck and shake him.
Nicely done. All right, the next row, it's the Dragon Army. I'm going to drag that one, and that's going to be the missile line. Come on now. This is so frustrating when you can't grab the edge. Roll 3 battle dice, apply hits to the mounted line. Wait, I thought that was a missile. Oh, it is. Okay.
It is missing. Yep.
So 3 battle dice. 1, 2, 3. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Wow. To the mounted line. So that destroy. Wait, no. So
Well, Chris,
that's
you-
shake.
Yeah, so Chris, you can decide, do you want to shake some
Shake.
of our mounted guys and then lose one, or do you want to lose 2 guys total? That's kind of one of those things you get to make a decision on.
I'll take the first part.
Just shake 4 of them.
Well, one's already shaken, so we'll lose 1 and shake the other 3.
I think that'd be better just so you have more left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So those 3 are shaken. You lost 1, but that's better than losing 2, right? Or 3, however you wanted to roll it out. All right. Now it is the final mounted line, and that is the Alliance. So go ahead and grab the Alliance mounted card and let us know what it says.
You asked me what it would say.
Yeah.
Hang on. Why can't I not blow it up? Hang
I got
on.
it. It says choose 1. Apply 2 hits to the missile line, or roll 3 battle dice and apply hits to the missile line.
Do you want me to roll 3 hits and see if we can increase our chances of taking him out?
That also increases the chances we get woe, which means you have to lose troops on the mounted line if we roll a woe. So that's the choice you have. Do you want to risk our own troops getting hurt to do more damage, or do you want to do automatic damage? That's the call you have to
I'll
make.
take the automatic.
Okay, well, since there's only 1 on the mounted line, those 2 hits kill it.
Oh, so the mounted or the rain, or is that what it said, mounted?
Is that what it said?
I thought it said
Oh, missile. You're right. Missile. So the missile line is this center line right here. Do you want to just end one of them?
Yes.
Okay. All right, your turn is done. Good job. You have this equipment card as well as the other one.
And don't forget you have the standard, which means you can all of a sudden make any one line at the beginning of a battle. You can make it so they're all not shaken anymore. Just don't forget that you have that. And you can do that at any turn, start of any battle, I mean.
Well, it has to be his turn to use this stuff,
Nope.
right?
Well, it says at the start of any battle is what it says on the card.
Oh, for the
banner.
equipment? Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yes, that's the only. I was just going off what the card said.
Gotcha. Okay, so Ulrich, you're up.
All right, so I'm going to spend my. Is that an intelligence?
event.
To use my. Oh yeah, event. Sorry, I apologize. Let me grab my event card. Event card. I hate you so much. Here we go.
Can
What
you
does it
zoom in?
say? I'm trying. Let me see if I can make it bigger. It doesn't give me the choice. It's,
I like that.
I'm trying to make it bigger.
I got it.
Yeah, it just lets me move it.
Okay, if the Dragon Army commander on the active flank is ready, which he's not, activate their command power. Otherwise, refresh the commander. Reveal another card. So I'm going to refresh
Aw.
him. Now do another
You are a
event.
piece. Hodu. Ah, great. What did I get this time? I can't see it.
Please don't be a key event. So Dragon Army, add 1 Dragon Army foot unit for each battle tile neighboring the active flank. Reveal another
There's only
event
one.
card.
So they get one more
each-
foot line.
Wait, what? To each battle
Yeah,
tile
so-
neighboring the active flank.
Yeah, there's only one
Right, so they get 1
neighboring
what?
it. 1 foot.
1 foot unit.
Foot units. 1 feetses. All right, they got it. Next card.
All right. All right. Let's see if I get all the bad ones.
Oh,
Gosh darn it.
Unbelievable. What is happening? All right, right now, if the Dragon Army commander on the active flank is ready, activate their powers. Okay. You're getting the same one over and over again. Let's see.
Well, shouldn't that be in the discard?
Add
Shouldn't-
one
I shouldn't be able to
missile.
draw. I should be able to draw the same card twice, should I?
I don't know. Let's see what happens next. Draw another one.
Oh,
Because that was only 2 in a row,
Alright.
and they could be 2 different cards
Yeah.
with the same message.
but I did the same card already.
Aren't
Wasn't
the
that number
cards
2?
numbered?
Yeah, it was number 2.
Grab it.
Oh.
Draw another card and let's see what happens.
I just did. It's another. This one actually has a skirmish thing, I think, on the bottom
Good.
of it.
Good. Sorry, I didn't mean to pull it away. I was going to blow it up. War engines. Right now, activate the powers of all war engines in any order. This one has to draw a Vile Commander because it doesn't have the power. Low power. So where's my Vile Commanders? I'm just going to randomly grab one. Black-robed wizard. All right, so Bendix, you see a black-robed wizard come walking up to you, lightning crackling between his fingers. He's like, "It's on! Paladin's gonna fail you! The Dark Queen holds power here." And there's going to be a skirmish. All right, so you got your turn. What are you going to do?
All right, so I'm assuming Bendix can take on the wizard. All right, I'm going to use my intelligence card to activate my ability for, I think it's called Nature's Sense or something, where I can teleport. I'm going to teleport from the position I'm on and go to the camp.
Okay. Make sure you're just discarding your cards. That's all.
Yeah, I threw it into the discard.
Cool.
Wow. And I am now there. Since I'm there, so does that count as counts as 1 because I'm using an ability?
That's 1.
Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use do the encounter there, activating the ability of the army or the camp to get them to join us in the fight. And to do that, I'm going to spend the gold to automatically succeed.
Okay.
I got coins anyway.
So
Yeah.
let me add that card to the deck. Sorry, because we're not doing this with an actual deck and we're using the cards here, it becomes a little bit more clunky for me. So just bear with me as I grab it. It was 20, right?
Yeah, number
20, yeah.
20. Yeah. And then that camp tile is considered flipped, so can't use it again.
No problem. I'll just do this.
Okay. All right. So that was number 2 for me.
Yep.
And
Well
so
done.
2 more. I'm going to actually run through the woods and take a stress not fighting the assassin, and I'm going to go to the Broken Lands tile. So that would be cost me 2 actions to do so. When I do that, that will cost me 1 stress
Correct.
to get there. And now that I'm there, question, free action. It says here I have that bomb, right? So, or that, what does that say?
That's awesome.
We're going to go ahead and we're going to roll a die and add 1 fire token to the Dragon Army lines to see if we can weaken those lines and prevent them from getting more soldiers.
Does it say you have to roll a die or you just do it?
It says I have to roll a die, and for every hit I get to do, it says, while on a battle tile, roll a skirmish die. Add one fire token to the Dragon Army lines, matching this result.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hopefully.
You can do, get the 2, get the 2.
I'm hoping for
You get
1,
the
but
2,
yeah,
you can
get the
get
2 would
rid
be
of
awesome.
the entire
It's
infantry
so
line.
Dope. Did you roll? Or do you want me to?
I roll? Where do I do the roll?
Select your character and see if you see the battle die option pop up in the top left.
On the top left. I select my character. Do I have to right click it or something?
No, it should just be a left click of selecting it. I see it when it happens, so I just assumed it happened to everyone else too. If not, I'll just do it. So how many die is it? Do I roll?
Just 1. Just 1. So we don't know if we could get
It's
a
a
blank.
2.
Oh, is it a 2?
Yeah, just roll 2.
Awesome. Awesome.
So where do you want them?
Put them on the missile and the foot line so that we have the advantage on those 2 lines.
Okay, so the foot, you kill those 3, and the missile, you want to kill these 3? Or do you want to kill
Yeah.
the 1? Because it'd only
Let's
be
kill
on a group of 3.
Yeah, let's put on the group of 3 if we
Right.
can. Make
Yep.
it so we have a strong advantage.
And as long as that's there, they cannot put any more troops on that spot.
Correct. Okay, cool. And so that should be my last action, and I can't do a respite.
Correct. All right, great job. So this is a skirmish, so do you want to do the skirmish thing, or did you not see anything?
I don't see anything
Okay.
for me to click.
So I'll do the skirmish. For a skirmish, we just roll the skirmish die, and that tells us what happens. In this particular case, it's the commander activates with the missile line. It shows a little commander icon and a little missile icon. So the commander activating would normally add a troop to the missile line, but it's already done that. So now the
This one's
missile...
shaken. Oh, no, it's on the other side. I'm on the wrong one. I apologize.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
So now the missile line
Don't we
has to...
also activate our commander, or no?
No. In this particular case, it's not an all-out battle. All commanders did not activate. This is just the bag. Actually, you know what? I don't know. That's a good question. We're going to activate it. So add 2 shaken units to any alliance line. Which 2 shaken units do you want to add to which line?
Well, I think we should add it to the, I guess, the mounted line, because we're not going to be able to catch up on their missile line. So I would say let's just make the mounted as strong as possible.
Oh, wait, I grabbed the wrong ones. Yeah, good call there, Galabrand. Well, anyway. Okay, so that's done. So then the 2 missile lines activate on the bad guys. Mounted missile. And it says, Apply 3 hits to the mounted line. Shake the Alliance commander. How do you want to do that? Well, it doesn't matter because they're all shaken anyway.
Yeah, they're all shaken.
So 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. Okay.
Oh, you think you left the one of the unshaken ones there?
Well, there is 1 here, and 1 here.
Oh, there was? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's your turn. Is there anything else for you?
That should be it.
All right, who's next in the roster here? Fighter, Arjan, you're up.
All right. Ulrich, do you have that right flank?
Yep.
Okay.
Draw your event card.
Oh yeah, event card. Oh, I dropped it.
No, that's perfect to have it on the ground.
How do I make it bigger?
I got you.
Okay. Read the entry for the next key moment.
Oh no, it's a key moment. All right, here we go, people. That's 120. That's the wrong book. All right, 120 is this. The Day Watcher's Elite. Keza Daywatcher is a skilled leader, and a feint by her forces on the left flank places them in a tactically advantageous position. Add a tactic token to each Dragon Army line on the left flank, is the first part. So, a tactic token to on the left flank to each line.
That's not cool.
The second part of that is add a Vile Champion on each Woods tile without a Vile Champion. In this particular case, I think they're all there.
Except for
Yeah.
the forest.
And that's Woods. That's
Clearing.
forest, not Woods. So that's fine.
Oh, gotcha.
And then if no Vile Champions were added, immediately activate the War Engine's power. Okay. So the War Engine's power is War Drums. If crewed, which it is with the Black Road Wizard, add 1 tactic token to the Dragon Army foot line of each battle tile.
No!
That sucks. So they can't add 1 there. They can add 1 here. And they cannot add 1 there. So that wasn't so bad. Is there any other? Is that it? That's it. Okay, and then add the Here is Where We Win event card to the bottom of the event discard pile. So that's number 10 that I've got to add to the event cards. Add a card. 10. Okay. And that is the end of that. So now it is your turn. You got 4 actions. Arjan?
All right. What's more important, taking out that wizard or trying to clear the way through here?
I could probably take out the wizard, but we need to get that spy over somehow.
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
need to take out those Vile Champions. Like, that is of
Okay.
utmost importance.
All right. So 1 for here, 2 for here.
Yep.
All right. So Goblin Chieftain. Going to.
It's strength, so he's a 1, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a 1 right now.
Do you want to just roll a battle die, or do you want to spend an extra action?
I'm going to spend a strength card to roll 2
And an action.
and an action.
Okay, do you want me to do it, or are you able to see it?
I only see the skirmish die.
Gotcha, all right. So that's 1 hit and 1 woe. That 1 hit is enough to kill him, so good job. Because you have a strength as your mastered skill, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So you killed him, great job. You take 1 stress from the woe, and that was your 4 actions, is that correct?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Okay. And then we go to the, you can respite, so you can get your stress and your card back if you want.
Yep. We're going to do that.
And then this is a skirmish. So shuffle the event discard pile, including this card, and add it to the bottom of the event deck. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle these. And it was a skirmish, so I'm going to roll a skirmish die. And that is the commander and the foot line, and this is the active line. So both commanders, that's shaken, so he can't do anything. This one can't add any more, and so now it's just the skirmish, which I already rolled, so that was the foot originally. So the bad guys win on ties, unfortunately, unless we have a card that wants to be used to do anything different.
We wouldn't be able to. We would
I'm
need
not-
to have
yeah, I'm-
2 to beat them.
Gotcha. So roll 3 battle dice, apply hits to the foot line. So 1, 2, 3. So that's 1 woe that they have to suffer. So I'm going to deal with that really
2
quick.
woes.
Oh, you're right. 2 woes. Thank you. So 1, 2, and then apply. That's the wrong one. I'm sorry. It only matters to me, but that's the way I roll. All right, so apply hits to the foot line. 1 hit to the foot line. So do you want to woe this guy instead of losing one? You have 3
Oh,
woes on this side and 3 regulars here. So you either lose 1 from this side or get 1 shaken here.
We need to preserve our numbers as much as possible, so I guess we'll do the shaken.
All right. And that's the end of the battle phase. Next. Who's next? Who's this? Ranger. Fynn, you're up.
Okay.
So event card.
Have to scroll up for that. App. Can you make that bigger?
I will do my damnedest to. Oh my gosh.
Technical difficulties.
Unrelenting soldiers. Right now, add Dragon Army foot units to the active flank, which we can't. If they equal the number of the Alliance foot units on that flank, if no units were added, ignore this card's battle phase text and reveal another event card. All right, draw another one.
Oh no.
We can do this, come on. We're professionals. Forest Patrol. Add a Vile Champion to both Woods tiles. Already done. All right, so then we'll deal with the skirmish after your turn. You've got a full turn. What do you want to do?
Okay. So moving here will be 1 action, and there's a pathway, so that'll be 2. I need to scroll my screen. And would hopping onto this tile be another action, or would that?
Yes, that's 3.
Okay. Since that is 3, let's check out my cards that I can do.
What's your skill mastery? Do you have Constitution?
I do not. I have Dex and Strength.
Okay, so it's 3 of that Hill Giant if you want to try to attack him. That's going to be tough.
I want to... So, by ignoring die, that means I cannot take damage, right? Or, air quote, I cannot take
Are you
damage,
talking about
right?
the Dex response?
Yeah.
Ignore 1 die, ignore up to 3 if you're on a wilderness tile. After battle
And-
dice are rolled. So that would be after the enemy attack.
Okay, so the enemy would attack. I could possibly take damage.
Wouldn't that work also for Vile Champion encounters? Because they're still rolling battle dice.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Yes. But that's if they're
Okay.
attacking you. It says ignore 1 die or ignore up to 3 on a wilderness tile. So
And
you would
I'm
be
on
ignoring your
a-
own die if you did that, which would not make sense.
Well, if there's a woe on it, then you can ignore the woe, is all I'm saying.
Oh,
But
yeah. Yeah, I mean, that would be good, yeah. Is he on a wilderness right now?
I'm on a wilderness.
Okay.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, but that's not going... You only have 1 die, right? Like, that's all you get if you're going to try to attack. If you're not going to attack, then it doesn't matter. But if you're going to attack, you get 1 dice, and that's it. So you can't
So-
use a
Can't beat
card
him.
to get... Or an action, because you don't have another action to use to get a second die.
I don't think you can beat him.
Yeah, I don't think you can either, because you only have 2, and it's a 3.
I have a free action which says move exactly 1 tile.
Okay, well, you can move.
Okay, I'm
Discard
going to
that card.
move. I'm I'm gonna move up to the assassin, which I can fight since he's Dex and I'm Dex.
Okay, so he only has a 1. Do you want to try that with the battle die?
I will gladly do that.
All right, here we go. Please be a 1 or 2. It's a 1. You killed him. Good job. Cut him down. Right up to that
And
assassin just.
I will replenish my Dex card.
On the respite phase. Yep. Nice. Nice. Okay, there's that hill giant, and he's the only thing between you guys and that spy. Oh boy. Okay, so are your actions done? Your respite phase is done, so it's the battle. It's a skirmish. So I'm going to roll the skirmish die to see what happens. Another doggone commander, and this time it's the missile line. So the commander activates. He can't add a new one. The missile line activates. It's a tie, so the bad guys go. Is that missile? Yeah, that's missile. Each woe result during this fight also counts as a hit. Reveal another missile unit card. Oh man.
No.
That's not good. All right, let's see what happens. Roll 3 battle dice and apply hits to the missile line. Oh my gosh. 1,
I buy
2,
missile line.
3. Oh, no woe, but we got 4 hits to the missile line.
Missile line's gone.
Oh, poor missile line. They had families. All right.
At the very least, those tactic tokens will go away at the end of this.
Only after they're attacked. Like, they only work in a defensive position, right? And since they attacked, they weren't used.
Tactics tokens are added to the battle line for each tactic token on the line. Once the line has fought, tactic tokens are removed.
All right. Done and done. So I removed the missile. Oh, no, it was the missile line, right?
Just slide the other one down.
All right, I'm confused. All right. Anyway, that is your turn. Now it is in. Sorry, guys, I'm like scrolling this around. I'm sure this is frustrating for people watching. Event tile for the next Galabrand. You're up.
Ah, okay. Let's see.
Kill that hill giant.
Don't worry, I'm going to. So I'm going to use...
Dirty fighting. Dirty fighting.
First event card.
Right. Okay, let me zoom in to try and see what that says.
I can zoom it or
Okay.
enlarge
The
it.
center flank becomes the active flank. All-out battle. Activate commander powers at the start of the battle.
Okay. That's tough. Okay, so the center flank is now active. Once we're at the battle phase, we'll deal with that. For now, it's your turn.
Very least it wasn't too bad.
Yeah. At least you didn't pull like 3 or 4 cards like Ulrich did.
Oh, why is it so massive?
I moved it. I increased it so I can see it. So we already did 1 key moment, so I'm going to move that over. I forgot to do that.
Does it say key moment?
No, we've already read 1, though. That's what activated
Okay.
the war drums. So
So
you're up.
1 action there. 2 to move to the hill giant because...
Well, 2 to get to the road. The road doesn't go into the hill giant. It stops before it gets to him.
All right, then. 3 to go onto the hill giant square. I'm going to take 3 stress and spend my int card to instantly kill him.
So
Dirty fighting. Dirty fighting.
awesome. Okay, you kill him, man. Good job.
I'm then going to spend my constitution card to regain 2 of my stress, so I only have a stress of 1.
Very good.
I'm then going to use use 1 of my dexterity cards to move up 1, and then that's going to be the end of my turn.
Great job. Great turn. Yeah, we
And
got to make
then-
sure you guys are using those ability cards because those are awesome.
And then for my respite, I'm going to get back my constitution and my int card.
Cool. Do you want to move your character up to the next tile?
In a second, I have to like swap from select to move because I have to be. I thought I already did move my character. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong guy.
Gotcha.
Never mind. So
Okay, it's an all-out
all-out
battle.
war.
So first and foremost, the commanders activate. This one's shaken, so it can't do anything. The Dragon Army commander is add 1 fire token to an alliance line. Oh, that's not good.
All right, let's add a fire token right here to the mounted line.
Nice. Sounds good. That's a good place for it. Now we're going to start with the
Now-
missile line. Of course, that's the bad guys. So I'm going to...
You mean the foot line because
Yes.
it's all out battle?
Yes.
So Dragon
I
Army foot
misspoke
line
there.
wins. Oh,
It's alliance.
accidentally
You
put it
pulled
on
one?
myself.
No problem.
How do I get it off?
That's a good question. I'm stealing the card. I don't know. I don't know how you... Can you just drag it off?
No, I can't.
Now it's stuck.
Yeah, it's... One second. Let's see. My gosh, this is irritating.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you draw a card, if you draw a card in the
Well,
from
don't
the
worry.
deck, you'll
I'll
put it in
grab
your
a
hand.
new one. Just leave that one alone.
Okay.
So here's the foot unit line card. And
Okay,
it
what's
says
that
roll
say?
4 battle dice. Apply hits to the foot line. Jeez.
Okay,
1, 2,
do the rolls.
3, 4. So that's 3
So-
hits and 1 woe. So they get a woe.
Gosh, I can't. For some reason, the like our name tags are obscuring half my screen.
That's crazy.
Does anybody know how to get rid of that?
I believe you can click on them, and there's a setting on the settings to change how they appear.
So there-
Display, I think.
We're gonna have to lose 1 person on the foot line, no matter what.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
these 2
so
are
let's
woed,
do-
and this one's gone. Okay, next
right.
is the missile line. And
Which
this
we win.
is you. So go ahead and grab the alliance card for me. Just click and drag it off.
Hopefully this doesn't get stuck. Okay, there we go. It's currently on the
I see it.
forest tiles. I can't read it.
So choose one. Shake 3 units in any line, or roll 3 battle dice and apply hits to the foot line. Questions. What do you want to do?
Battle dice.
Yeah, let's try the
Battle
battle
dice.
dice.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1 woe, 1 hit. So
Okay, so
they take a woe.
let's get rid of one of the missile line, and let's shake one of the missile line on our side.
Gotcha. Okay, and then it is shaken. No, stirred. And now it
Why'd
is
you
the mounted
Kill
line.
one of our missile line.
You said get rid of
Yeah,
it.
we need to move. No, you did not get rid of them. Just move them over. You just wanted to shake one of our missile line and shake one of their missile line.
Yeah.
You removed. There you go. Perfect.
Got you.
And the other one that's on that you have is shaken. You shake that.
I shook this
2
one.
guys.
This one
Yeah,
was
but
shaken
no,
already.
our-
That's why I
Oh, was it?
removed him. Yeah, but yeah, this
Gotcha.
one was shaken. He is now shaken because you wanted me to shake one of them, and he
Cool.
got a woe. So
Cool,
now
yeah,
we're
okay,
at the
fine.
mounted line. They get the mounted line. I'm going to remove that card off the table. Shake the alliance commander already. If they are shaken, roll 4 battle dice and apply hits to the mounted line. Oh. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4.
Well, that's
Yay! They took a
Yeah,
damage
at least they took a woe in the process. Jeez
of
Louise.
completely demolishing.
That's
good job, knights. You
brutal.
at least gave him a black eye before you died.
Yeah, that was brutal. All right. I mean, you did it great on your turn. It's just the battle didn't go so great. Okay, so we're back at the top. Bendix. Can you hear us?
I can. I just had my mute off again.
Gotcha.
I draw an event card, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
If you want to use any powers or anything, make sure you're aware. So when you guys aren't active on your turn, make sure you're reading your powers and your ability cards, what they can do, and sort of planning your strategies.
There's my event card there if you want to blow that up. I'm trying to read it.
So right now, the right flank becomes the active flank. Oh no,
That's not bad.
isn't it?
Oh, I found the battle die.
Good. Where
It's
was
in
it?
the what is it? The collections menu on the
Oh,
on,
awesome.
like,
Everyone
the
go back there
bar.
and activate your battle dice. Okay, so
How does one do that?
the right flank becomes the active flank. So there's a little gear icon in the top right of the screen.
Right next to it is like 3 eyes stacked on top of each other. That's where you can find the battle die.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's going to be a battle phase eventually, but it's your turn right now.
I'm gonna attack the wizard.
Okay, is intelligence one of your masteries?
It is not.
Okay, so you have 1 die for your first action. Do you want to burn an ability card to do a second die?
Yes, I do.
Just so you know, he's a 3, right? So you need to roll 3 swords to kill him.
Right, I figured that. So, and my ability cards are at the very bottom, right next to the discard pile, right?
Correct.
Don't forget to read off of your sheet so you could do some special powers.
What? If I roll 3, I wanted to use the wisdom one. The response after battle dice are rolled, re-roll up to 2 dice.
So you would roll the die and then you would spend that, which would allow you to reroll.
Or you can look at your charisma response thing. It says it's not over. After a battle die is rolled against a vile champion, take 1 stress. Add 2 more hits to the roll.
Okay, I like that one a little bit
dope.
better.
Okay, so
Yeah.
only use 1 action for that one because
Okay.
that'll do it.
All
And
right.
roll your battle die. Did you activate your battle die or you want me to roll it?
Can you do it for me, please?
Yeah. It's 1 hit. So you can ignore that, burn that card or a card for that power.
Okay.
And
I
that,
get down to your discard.
it has to be the one of that kind, right? So,
It has to be a charisma.
so just burn one of your charisma cards into discard, and then you killed the Black Robe Wizard.
Okay.
Well played, sir.
So
Nicely
did I
done.
do that right for my discard pile?
Yep, that's it.
All right.
Okay, so that was 1 action. You have 3 more.
Now you can make the army, like you see, like you have a thing called lead the charge. You can add, take 2 stress and add tactics tokens to any line. So you can actually go and bolster a line and make it stronger.
Yeah, I do.
That's awesome.
That's a good one. I will take that one.
But you have to do it after the start of battle. So at the start of a battle. So you'd have to go to the place where it's going to be fighting. So I'm just letting you know, if you wanted to go there, you can use the road to get as far across the battlefield as possible. I just don't know if you'll have enough distance.
So you have 1. 1 more action would take you here. So that's 2, 3, 4. So you would not be able to get there. You'd be next to it, though.
Did I put that right where I'm at now?
No, it's this spot right here is number
Oh.
4. Because getting to that tile is 1.
Okay.
All right, so now you're
Got
at
it.
4. Now
Or do you want to stand on this, the abandoned field, and you can actually increase the chance if fighting happens there, you could help them.
Yeah, I was worried about that because that line's looking pretty weak.
Also keep in mind that you just had a battle die reroll 3 times. Is that correct? Or get an automatic 3 with one of your powers? Is that a reaction or is that just? I'm trying to think of how you guys can get this spy. They have 6, 7 on this tile right now. That you have to
At
beat
the end of my
number
turn,
of.
I'm hoping to have. I'm gonna actually remove a bunch of them.
Okay.
On
Also
this
keep in
turn.
mind this tile can remove some or shake some or something.
I was keeping an eye on that. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So, Bendix, if you're staying there, you have 2 more actions.
What are my options here?
It's really move to a tile so you can sort of recuperate your cards, or well, that's kind of it. Like either move here or move here to recuperate your cards.
Okay, I'm gonna move 1 more over to the right here and then recuperate my cards.
Okay. So on the respite phase, you get 2 cards back and 1 stress off, or I'm sorry, you get your card back basically. All right. So this is an all-out battle that we're going to be going on. Activate commander powers. Which is the active flank? The right flank.
The right.
So he's shaking at top. That's not bad. What is hers? Add 1 alliance mounted unit. That's not bad.
Mhm.
All right, we'll do that. And now we start at the center. It's alliance. So Bendix, go ahead and grab an alliance foot card and drag it onto the deck. I'm gonna go ahead and discard the event card. Do you want me to grab it?
I did. I just put it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I see
I
it.
just don't have a way to blow it up. But
I
yeah,
got
that's.
you. I got you. I'm trying to grab it to blow it up. All right, choose one. Apply 2 hits to the mounted line, or apply 3 battle dice. Roll 3 battle dice and apply hits to the mounted line. Dude, this is great. So you could take one of their mounted guys out, or roll 3 die and hope to take more than that.
And which map would that be on?
The active
on
flank
the-
right
The far
here,
right.
Okay, the far
which
right.
is where we want it to be, yeah.
Okay, I would think roll 3 and try to go for 3.
All right, do you want me
I
to
think it's
roll the
good.
3 battle die?
Yes, please.
1, 2, 3. That's 1 woe. So let's deal with that first before the 2 hits. So this is the foot line. So that's a woe. And then 2 hits. Do you just want to take one of the foot guys, I mean?
Yes,
Is this applied to the foot?
Do that apply to the mounted?
mounted.
So now we're overpowering the mounted.
That's awesome. Great job. Okay, so now it is the missile line, which again is us.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna draw
go ahead
again.
and draw another one.
All right.
Can you drag it to the, yeah.
Yeah, here it is,
Try
right
to
here.
blow it up. Apply 2 hits to the mounted line, or roll 3 and do it
Oh,
mounted
wow.
again.
How many's on the missile line? Just one?
Well, it doesn't matter. We can only do the mounted.
Oh,
Both of the options are for mounted.
apply 2 hits to the so there's only 2 left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then let's just take them out.
Well, you can only take one of them because 2 hits would shake one for the first hit
Oh.
and then kill it for the second hit.
How about if I roll 3 battle dice? Would that gives me an opportunity to take them all out then,
It
or
could,
no?
or it could also do woe. It's up to you.
I'll go roll the 3.
1,
Gamble a
2,
little bit
3.
here.
You got 3 hits. You killed him.
Yay. All right.
You killed one of them and you shook the other one. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second here. There. Awesome. All right, now the final line, which is again the Alliance. So that's the mounted Alliance card. Go ahead and pull that. And of course, these 2 are going to go away because we just used them, correct?
How do I keep getting the same one every time?
Well, it's a different name. This is Flank the Archers. Apply 2 hits to the missile line. Apply hits to the missile line equal to twice the difference in combat strength.
2 hits will kill him, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's just kill him. Let's be done with it. Dude, this is it. This is the time to get in there. That's awesome. It's only a 4. A dexterity, too. Who has dexterity as their...
I think I do. Do I?
Uh,
No. I do
I
not.
believe I have Dex as a
Yeah.
mastery.
Oh, man.
Well, only the ranger and rogue have
Gotcha.
decks.
Okay, so that is the end of the battle phase. That's the end of your turn, Bendix. Who's next, Ulrich?
All right, let's grab an event card. Let's see. Hopefully it's not bad.
Hopefully it's not key event.
Hope it's not bad.
Oh, it's making me shuffle it.
Oh, is it?
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, we should have had that the extra one come up. Number 20 should have come up. Let's see what it says. Right flank.
Can you read that?
That's all I can see.
I'll zoom it in.
Let me see. I'm zooming in.
I got it.
No.
Right flank becomes the active flank. It already is, right? And then
All
all
out
out battle. Okay, so what do you want to do on your turn?
I am going to first off use one of my special abilities, which is let's see, where's Druid? It's a wisdom ability. It's called Grasping Vines. I spend a wisdom card and immediately remove 1 Dragon Army unit from any wilderness. Oh wait, no, it says only
Oh,
wilderness
no,
battle tile. Never
yeah.
mind. Can't do that.
That would have
so,
been awesome.
so I'm gonna go to make it easier for because we need a charisma to capture this guy, right?
Dexterity.
Oh, it's dexterity to capture him?
Yeah.
I don't have dexterity, so I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go down to this spot right here.
Okay.
And I am going to, basically it's 1, and I can remove 1 dragon unit from the adjacent battle tile if I pass the dexterity. So,
What do you mean
I'm
it's
gonna
1? This
spend
is a 3 dex.
yeah, I know. I'm saying, I'm reading when it says remove 1 dragon
Gotcha.
army unit.
Gotcha.
And so I need a 3 dex to do it. I have still some cards left, so I'm going to go ahead and burn
So they don't take actions for this. You only have one action to do it. So
Yeah,
you're gonna burn how many?
I'm gonna burn two cards. So that drops it down to 1, right?
Yes.
Okay, so roll a battle die for me, please.
Whoa. That sucks.
Whoa. Okay, so after a battle dice is rolled, re-roll up to 2 dice. I'm going to spend my other card.
All right, battle
Reroll,
die.
please.
Come on. Yes, it's a 2.
All right, so remove the. Let's remove one of the foot units, I guess, or no, just remove the mounted unit, so it's gone.
Okay.
And then after that, that leaves me with what, two turns left.
You can stay there and keep doing it on other like subsequent turns because that's not a flip the card. That's awesome.
I don't have any more. I don't have.
I
any
know.
more
I'm
cards
just
to-
meaning in the future. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
So then I'm going to spend my whole turn, my respite, because I have 2 actions left. My respite's to recover my cards.
Awesome.
So I'm going to use that gives me 3 respites, right? Because I have 1 normally and 2 for each.
Yeah, just don't forget the woe that you rolled first. Make sure you apply that to your character.
I'm gonna recover that as well because I got back. I'm getting back 6, right? I get 2 woe and 4 cards.
Whoa, what?
Is that correct?
No, you should only
Yeah,
get
because I
2.
didn't. Yeah, for each action I don't use during my turn, I can do another respite. So that's 3 respites total, right?
No, you only get 1 respite. What are you
Yeah,
talking
that's the
about?
way it works. Yeah, you get 1 respite, but you get 1 additional one for every time you don't. If you have any additional actions.
Okay, well
So the respite.
that's fine. That's good. Go ahead.
Okay.
So it's going to be an all-out battle next after your respite. So go ahead and pull the Alliance Footline card.
Oh, all right.
Oh, hold on. Battle. Add 1 mounted unit for the battle. Oh wait, no, it's a skirmish. Is it? It's an all-out battle. Okay, so the commander activates her power. She has 1 mounted line. He's shaken, so he can't do anything. So now it's the foot line card for you.
Footline card. Let's see. Footline card goes. Just dropped it right underneath it. It says, "Wall of Shields. Apply 1 hit to the footline. Then, or apply hits to the footline equal to the difference in combat strength." Sure,
Yeah.
let's do that one.
That's 2. So that's awesome. All right, so. Oh, do you just want to kill one, or you want to woe 2 of them?
Let's woe 2 of them, because if we woe 1 more, then that's they run.
Right. Okay, so that's that one. So now let's do your missile line.
Missile line. It says, apply 2 hits to the missile line, or roll 3 dice and apply hits to the missile line, which doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And now you're mounted.
Unmounted.
Dude, this is the time. We got to do this now.
Roll 2 battle dice. Apply the hits to the mounted line. If the alliance commander is ready, apply 2 extra hits.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're gone.
Yeah.
They're mounted. All right. So, great turn. That was awesome. Next, Arjan.
Okay. It looks like this side is pretty much secured for the most part.
So, event card.
Oh, event card, yeah. There it is. We zoom in on it. Oh.
I just zoomed it in totally.
Add 1 Dragon Army foot unit to each battle tile neighboring the active.
So, 1
Reveal
foot
another
unit.
event card.
Ugh. Well, we can't add another foot unit because it's fire. So go ahead and do your next event card. Oh, we can do this. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to blow it up.
You good?
The center flank becomes the active flank. Awesome.
Well, activate commander powers at the start of this battle. Okay.
Okay, so it's an all-out battle. So now you have your 4 actions. What do you want to do? We're doing it remarkably well.
One.
We are.
Let's move
Get
to
the
center.
spy. Get the spy.
I'm going to you guys have got that, it looks like. I'm going to use my second action to put out this fire.
Perfect. Okay.
Is there anything else I can do here that would be... I might just sit here.
Yeah, just
and-
absorb, because that's the active flank, and you can absorb hits.
Yeah, well, I've also got abilities that can trigger off of battle
cool.
dice.
So do you want to just kick it there?
Yeah, there's nothing else.
Or can you unshake the...
Yeah, I was
commander?
about to say I have 2 actions left, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to I think third action is gonna try and shake them, and then I'm gonna spend a card as my 4th action to roll 2 dice for the wisdom.
Just so you know, when it's not combat, you don't have to use another action. You can just burn a card. And that'll give you the 2nd die. So,
Okay, then
do you want to do 2 die?
yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Okay, so 1 action, 2 cards equals... yeah, 1 action, 2 cards equals 2 die.
Can I only burn 1 card?
You can burn as many as you have that you want to burn.
Oh, but I don't get respite if I'm on this tile.
Right.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm not entirely sure it's going to matter. I mean, if they're good enough to get back.
Hang on. How many dudes we have on here? Hang on. Okay, I don't see us. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and burn a 2nd card, so I'm rolling 3 dice on this.
All right. Do you see
It's
the battle
just-
die, or you want me to roll it?
I still don't see the battle dice, unfortunately.
1, 2, 3. That's 4 hits. So you definitely unshook her. You're like smacking her airplane style. Wake up, wake up.
Well, it helps that I know her.
Yeah. You're all cudgel. Come on. We're friends.
Oh, holy crap!
Dude. Roll 2 battle dice. Apply hits to any Dragon Army line. Apply woe results to any alliance units. All right. So this is the beginning of battle phase. Are you done with your turn?
Yeah, that's it. That's
Okay, and
all
you
I can
can't do a respite. So then, how many battle dice? 2. 1, 2.
Hang on. What's the? Okay, that's for her ability because it's like I got stuff that goes off at the start of the battle.
Gotcha. So this is the beginning of the battle where the commanders activate their powers.
Okay, at the start of the battle, I'm gonna go ahead and activate surprise attack
Okay. What does that do?
and shake 2 Dragon Army units on your tile. They don't add to combat strength during this battle.
Oh, that's great. Where do you want to do it?
Footline's kind of a lot. Well,
That's really the only
all of
thing.
these are kind of a lost cause, really.
Yeah. Totally up to you.
Let's go ahead and shake that back line on the enemy side. I forget
Okay.
which one that is.
So this is mounted.
Mounted. Yeah, we'll shake all of them in case we can get any hits on that
Okay.
side.
Well, you have 2 hits that you can apply to any line. So do you want to take 2 of those off?
Yeah, let's take 2 of them off.
Now, alternatively, well, it doesn't really matter because the other ones are so far skewed. Okay, so
Mhm.
2 of these are dead.
Yep.
Good job. That's awesome. And now it's the bad guys. Add 1 fire token to any alliance lines. Your choice. What alliance line do you want to add the fire token to?
We don't have any mounted at the moment. The far back one is the mounted line, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll put one of the fire things on the mounted line.
Now it's the missile turn, so I'm going to do the bad guys, or the foot turn, I'm sorry. Bad guys foot. It always reminds me of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Foot soldiers. Roll battle dice equal to the number of Dragon Army foot units. Apply hits to the foot line. Holy crap! Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think it's safe to say we lost our foot soldiers.
The foot soldiers. No, this was their last day on the job and they were going to retire. Okay, so now it's the missile line. You've got that one. Go ahead and
Yeah.
drag the alliance missile.
Alliance missile.
That's awesome. Roll 2 battle die. Apply hits to any line. Wow.
Roll 1 extra die for each hero on this battle.
Sweet. So 3
dice.
battle die. 1, 2, 3. That's 4 hits. Apply to any line.
Okay, so it has to be 1.
I don't think so.
Okay, so
I'm
we'll
not
do
gonna roll
1
it.
to. Yeah. Okay, we'll do 1 on the on that mounted line on the dragon side, and then put the rest in the foot line.
So
Actually,
1,
no. Put 1 hit on the ranged line on the dragon side, and then put the 2 on the foot line.
2, 3, and then 4 is the way.
Yeah.
Nicely done. All right, and that's it because they can't do anything on the mounted line, and you can't. So that's your turn. That was a great turn. Okay, who's next? Anyone? Fynn, is it you? Ranger. Fynn.
Yep, 'tis I. So from from this spot right here,
You're right here.
is it just 1 to get onto this tile, or is it 2?
To get to this tile, it's 2.
Okay. I'll use 2.
Why are you going to that? Who's getting the spy?
Oh, no one's getting the spy?
I'm
I'll
asking.
get him.
I'll be
I'll
getting
go.
the spy.
Okay,
Oh.
Galabrand's gonna get the spy.
I'll move over here instead of over there.
So that's 1.
1. Grabbing the spy is 2.
Well, you're gonna have to, if you're gonna do it, you have to defeat the challenge rating of 3. So your second action is going to give you 1 die. If you want to get more die, because this is a challenge, a dexterity challenge, not a combat challenge, you just have to burn more ability cards.
Oh, I have a lot of decks. So it would take 2 to get rid of that one and 2 to get rid of those 2.
No,
or
stop.
1 to get
You're not getting rid of anyone. It's doing the numbers to get more die. Okay, so you have 1 die with your second action. If you want to burn an ability card, that gives you 2 dice. If you want to burn a second ability card, that gives you 3 dice. You just have to get over 3.
Okay.
Or 2, because you have Dex as a mastery, right?
Yeah.
So how many dice do you want to try to get over 2?
So I already have 1 dice. Let's burn 1 dex for another one.
That's 2 dice.
So that's 2 dice. Let's see what happens with that.
Remember, it's not cumulative. So if you don't successfully do this, you're going to have to do another action.
Okay, let's just use...
So 3 dice? So
Yeah,
burn
3
2
dice.
of your cards. They have to be Dex cards. Do you have 2 of them?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go for 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 hits. You did it. You have the spy. Put him on your hero card. So that's...
I cannot move him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll move him on your hero card. Okay, so he's going to follow you wherever you go. He's ostensibly in your back pocket. He's not touching you, though, so don't be weirded out. So that's 2 actions. You have 2 more actions. What can you do to get all the way back or get to someone else's tile and give him to them? You know
Okay.
Galabrand has a turn coming up. So you might want to take your
Yep.
third action to get to Galabrand and give him the guy.
1, and then... Here's the pocket spy.
All right, so now Galabrand has the pocket spy. Let's... Oh, did we do an event card for you?
Oh, no.
Dang it. Go ahead and pull one. This is going to change everything, Wad. Add 1 Alliance foot unit and 1 Alliance missile unit to any flank. Oh. Refresh the flank's Alliance commander and activate their commander power. Wow!
Oh, Cudgel! Do Cudgel!
Well, Cudgel's already... Oh, right.
Yeah, because Cudgel will hit them and kill their guys.
Is that what you want to do?
Let's
Fynn?
do it.
So 1 Alliance foot
cautious.
and 1 Alliance missile. So you already have the missiles loaded. So let's do a foot. And then Cudgel, do you have battle dice or do you want me to roll it?
Cudgel?
Do you want me to roll the battle dice for you?
Yes, please.
1, 2, that's 3 hits. To any line. Where do you want to hit it?
Let's get rid of foot line.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, that's 1 and then 2, 3. Okay. All right, now reveal another card. That was a good one.
Yeah, it was.
Another event card.
Okay. Let's throw that up.
Bleh. Key moment.
moment.
No.
No!
All right, let's see what this key moment is. Give me a second. I can't believe we've gotten this far with only 2 key moments. This is great.
We've only been to the deck. This is the second time through, so yeah.
So 19. Where's 19? Give me 1 second while I get to the page. It's like choose your own adventure. You have to scroll to the page. All right, so 19. Assault on the camp. Viewmaster Roke sends his most loyal forces to cut reinforcements trying to reach the Alliance camp. Add a Vile Champion to the camp tile. If the tile is already flipped, add the Vile Champion to the Rocky Outcrop tile. Okay, hold on. So the camp tile. Where's
That
it?
was
I'm on-
this one.
I'm on the Rocky Outcrop. And the camp tile is no longer there because I completed that my first turn.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Where the hell is the Rocky Outcrop?
Right side. It's
Gotcha.
on my
So
tile.
Vile Champion to there really quick. Okay. I'm just going to grab a red for whatever reason because it's right there. Goblin Chieftain's on your face. And then what else? Add a Vile
Like
Champion
normal.
to Rocky Out, and then add a Vile Champion to each Woods tile without a Vile Champion. Oh, man.
Oh no!
Oh, no. We were so close.
Don't worry, I have a
One
plan.
and one. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. This is really bad because if you move off the tile, they can steal him. Ugh. So you have to
Oh, we
kill
can
him
kill
before
him.
you get off the tiles. All right. If no Vile Champions in the woods, immediately activate the War Engine's power. Okay, so that's done. Oh, boy. All right, and it's going to be a skirmish, and then shuffle the deck. Okay, so it's your turn, Galabrand.
All right. Question.
Yes.
This thing I have called Move Silently, after moving this turn, you don't stop at stop tiles. You don't take stress when leaving tiles with Vile Champions. Does that mean I can take the spy with me through the Vile Champions?
No, because it's not a stress issue. It's a special situation for this particular skirmish. So if you leave this tile that you're on, that Vile Champion rolls dice. If he gets a woe, he steals your guy.
Okay.
He
So
rolls
the chance
3
will-
battle die for each Vile Champion on that tile. So any woe out of those 3 dice, he takes the spy.
So you
Alright.
have a chance of not invoking it. You could move and maybe not have
Okay,
it
to
stolen.
lower the chances, I'm going to spend my int card to instantly kill the guy on my tile. Spend my Constitution free
One.
action, so I still have 3 more actions left.
Dirty fighting.
Yeah, dirty fighting, so I kill the guy there.
Okay.
Well, you
Then
just
I'm
remember.
going to
So
try and
that was
try
one.
and move through the wizard.
Hold on one
Uh,
second. Just let's stop because you just had to spend 3 stress, and that puts you at 4 stress, and you only have 1 card.
That's
If
why
you
I spent
lose-
my Constitution card to bring me
Oh.
back down to 2.
Nice.
Gotcha. Okay,
Nice.
go for it.
So what's your next move? So that was
I was
only
gonna
one
move-
action, right?
1 action to kill the guy, yes.
So what's your second action?
Second action is going to be to move to the tile with the wizard on it.
The Priest of Takhisis right here?
Or, yeah, to keep priest. So that's 2.
Okay.
Then I'm going to try and leave the tile.
Okay. Okay, here we go. 3 battle dice.
So no woes,
1,
please.
2, 3. Oh,
No
sweet!
Then using the road, I'm going to get to here.
Well, hold on, because to get onto this one is 3, and then to move again is 4 to get to here.
Then I spend my dexterity card
Ah!
to get 1 free movement.
That's it! Well played,
Good job.
sir. Well,
Good job.
well played. Okay, so additional endings. The spy is escorted to the command tent successfully. Dusty from the battlefield, Darrett finds you just as the moon's solitary and lunitary rise. He passes around a few water skins and lifts his in salute. Wonderful job, everyone! We did it! I can't believe we did it! We actually did it! Okay, so that means the spy is returned to the command tent or command post tile. Outstanding work today. Thanks for the spy's warning. Thanks to the spy's warnings, we now have a better sense of what we're up against. Take Invisible Agent's reputation card and a medal card. So let me find the Invisible Agents. So these are honor cards. Oh gosh, I can't read these. I need my glasses. Invisible Agents is right here. So this is yours, Galabrand. And then available medal card. So I'm just, do you want to grab a medal card? I'm just going to put the deck up here real quick.
What's a medal
Sure.
card?
It's in the honor card deck. So you just grab
Honor
one of those.
card. Oh, I see it. Okay,
at the
grabbing
very
one.
bottom.
I don't
Did you?
thought I pulled it out. Let me try again.
Oh, it. Well, no, that's not it.
Yeah, it's okay. 1 second. Is that it? Did you draw it for me?
No, I did not. I can.
What's this gray card that's on my?
This is the medal that you just got.
Okay.
It's a reputation card. And then you also get a draw one from the honor deck.
Yeah, I tried drawing it and I can't
Okay.
pick anything out.
So this is... Wait, what? I just drawed it too and it didn't... What?
Just want to draw a regular one?
For some reason it's not working. I'm just going to grab a medal for it. Or is it a medal?
Here. I just pulled it out for you.
Oh, well played. All right. So it's another dex card, but there's specific actions. So we just need to remember you have a reputation card now. I'm going to make a note on the back of the sheet here. And then you have a medal. This is all going to help. The more of these you get, it has a specific ending at the very end of the game and a specific benefit. So just make sure you keep those. And you also have these equipment cards still. Don't forget about those. Bendix, you've got 2 of them. I'm sorry. Yeah, Bendix has 2. Galabrand has 1. And then the medal and the reputation card. And that is the end of scenario 2. You guys successfully did it. That was amazing. Great job. Holy cow, that was brutal. We have 30 minutes left in our game as scheduled. I do have another encounter, but it probably is going to take more than 30 minutes. Do you guys want to just wait until next time?
Yeah, let's wait, because I got to start packing up here soon to go.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you all so very much for joining us on this Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon Queen adventure game for this 5th episode. I would like to thank the players, of course, for joining me and making this an entertaining session. What did you all think of the game watching? Now that you've seen 3 Warriors of Krynn scenarios, what did you think of the board game? Does it add to the adventure or does it detract from it? Let us know in the comments below, or if you're joining live, put it in the chat. Until next time, we really appreciate all of your time and attention. Always remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video, and click that stupid bell to get notified about our next video. All of this goes to help other Dragonlance fans learn about this channel and its content. Thank you guys. Does anyone have any projects or anything you want to shout out? All right. In that case, until next time, Slanjavar.